What's good? What's good? It is now coffee time. Y'all share the live, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? You want to donate to the channel, the cash app going across the screen, you know what I'm saying? Y'all it is definitely coffee time, you know what I'm saying? 5 get blunt or whatever it may be, you know what I'm saying? And we just finna ride it out, you know. Coffee got some stuff to speak on right now, you know what I'm saying? We just ain't really, it's the late night show like it always is. Hey, what's up, Rich Rolling? Hope all is good, bro. Mike G and grandson, yeah, I don't know where they at right now, man. It's late night, man. They might not be up. Let me see what time it is. Hold up real quick. Oh, it's 9:20 over here. It ain't too late. It's 11:20 over there, 12:20 on the East Coast. You know, it is what it is, Rich. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. Let's get right on into it though, man, because I know y'all here. Well, y'all might not listen to the same people that definitely, definitely sound like coffee time. You know what I'm saying? When I started this over here, we started like a big old family. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I'm the only one logged in to say I'm checking on my people, man. I'm checking on everybody that fuck with coffee time. You know what I'm saying? So when you hear people say that, just know they got that shit from coffee time, man. You know what I'm saying? My words can't be mocked. They can't. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna know, especially if you're not from where I'm from with the game that I got. Nah, I know that's my game right there. You know, uh, there ain't nothing wrong. I know you still a little lines from somebody or something like that, and then use it or whatever. It's understood, but just know where you got that from. You know what I'm saying? Just know where you got that from. Know the person that it came from, that you got it from. You know what I'm saying? Don't get on here talking like, oh, you just made it up or whatever. Nah, you sounded like a whole nother blogger. Hey, don't let the little channel lead the way, because the big channel definitely can't lead. We all see that. So if they don't want coffee to lead the way, stop sounding like coffee. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And can't nobody hold conversation like me on this motherfucker. They ain't got the conversation I got at all. I don't give a damn who you go get. You go get your best blogger. He ain't got more conversation than coffee. He ain't got more game than coffee. You know what I'm saying? And that's for real, for real. I ain't going to lie. He better come on with it. If he gamed up like that, he better come on with it. Mm-hmm. I tell you one thing, I don't gotta steal nobody's style or nothing like that. I'm gonna get on here and be me every day. And I've been doing that for the longest. It ain't like it just started. I've been on this for the longest, you know. Mm-hmm. I know it's a lot of people out there, they definitely not happy that coffee time is back monetized and in the mix, man. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be happy for your fellow person, man. If that's what they doing, let them do it. Just don't mind your business. That's how that goes. You know, it's easy to mind your business out here. It's so easy to do that, but people ain't gonna do that on the other side. They steady listening to coffee time, trying to take my style, my life, everything, bro. Everything. Y'all be surprised, man. They just stole everything from us. Content. They just stole content from moderators, from the chat. We done been through HELL over here on Coffee Time, man. But guess what? We still going. We still here, you know. And that's what a lot of them don't like. So they kind of like protesting against Coffee Time, but it's not going to work. Let them keep trying. It's not going to work. I don't care what they do. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk right there. I don't care what y'all do. Mm-hmm. Y'all not gonna be able to stop coffee time. You can try all you want. You know what I'm saying? All you want. You're not gonna be able to stop it. Because one thing about me, uh, I'm gonna mind my business and I'm gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about nobody else that what they got going or none of that. You know, I mind my business, man. And if y'all can do the same, that'd be grateful. You know what I'm saying? That'd be so grateful. Especially if you don't get on here just sounding like me. You know? That's crazy when you get on here sounding like somebody else. I Personally, me, just personally, bro, I don't. That's just not cool. This is not cool. I could do that shit. I don't see how y'all do it. I don't be my motherfucking self. I be damn if I get on this hoe sounding like anybody. I don't who y'all talking about. I don't care who. I'm talking about anybody shit. And then the cold part, I don't never see my dang oh yeah, there you go. I can see it now. I can see it clear. Okay. Alright. I just wonder why they just don't show the line that I'm on right now. You know what I'm saying? This is they got the string yard thing set up different now, man. I just gotta learn that once I figure it out, it's going down. hmm I just gotta learn it. Hey, what's up, Buck? I ain't see you out there. My bad, not speaking to you, Buck. Man, my bad, dog. You know what I'm saying? Coffee. I was just busy. I'm looking at something, trying to do something at the same time. But we definitely outside. That's for sure. Uh, I was trying to find my actual live that I'm on right now, but it ain't showing. It's showing everything else. Mm-hmm. I know what's going on. What up? I guess it won't let you do it to after. I don't know. They be doing it before, but I think they be using a laptop. Shit. I'm on my laptop, so I'm out of there if that's the case anyway. Yeah, it's been a pretty busy day for me today, man. That's why I didn't pop out earlier today and be on like I usually be on. You know what I'm saying? I just got a chance to settle down and, get with y'all, see what was going down. Like, oh, ain't nothing major. Ain't nothing major I'm talking about. So, like, coffee just tired of people using this slang, bro. They starting to sound just like me. And y'all supposed to be content creators. Y'all don't supposed to be sounding like a whole nother nigga coffee time, man. Y'all gotta switch y'all style up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all try to take my style that I came in here with. Everybody know me for that already. So you're not fooling nobody. I hope you're not. You might be fooling some of them dummies over there, though. Yeah, I might be fooling some of them dummies. But y'all ain't fooling coffee time. That's for sure. We know. We know if you copying or not. We know if a person biting or not. You know what I'm saying? And if you biting, you biting. You copying the nigga. You gotta change that up. You gotta get on here and be you, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all take notes and come on this hoe with notes and everything. Coffee time freestyle everything. I freestyle everything that I do that I've ever did. I freestyle it. So I do. I don't gotta get on this hoe and say I don't, because I definitely do. I freestyle it. It says the cold part is, yeah, I don't know why it ain't like on right now though. How the hell do you cut it on? When you cut your monetization on, that's in your studio, huh? That's in the studio. My bad, y'all. Damn, that's what I was trying to do. Cut it on. I think that's in the studio. Let me go to the studio. Everything is done in the studio. So 9 times 10, that's what it said. I'm about to go to the motherfucking YouTube studio. That's crazy, man. I got on here today, man, and I sat back and I just listened. I just listened to it. Man, it's I can name so many of them supposed to be big time bloggers sounding like coffee. You know what I'm saying? So many of them. They using my words, all kind of shit. It's crazy. And then they act like it's theirs now. They act like it's theirs. You ain't even from my turf. You ain't even from where I'm from to be sounding like me at all. That's weird stuff, bro. It's like y'all take the words y'all want to use and keep them saved or something. Like, man, what the hell going on? Y'all ain't got nothing else better to do, huh? Nothing else better to do. Man, this is wild work right here. It won't even let me. I'm gonna have to find out how to put that stuff on while I'm online because this show don't never show me. I can go right here, and this is where that's crazy, man. I ain't even worried about it. I get it. Any other time it let me cut it on, I'm definitely good. This thing. So, damn. Yeah, this sucked right here. This sorry. I'm not going to even worry about it because I can't even find it. I just do it after. I got to get it down though. That's for sure. There's so much stuff that changed up on this lap. When you look at the laptop way, it's just different. Everything's still there, but some more stuff there, but it's just a little different. Just gotta take the time out and what I'm saying. The Gemini don't quit. We figure it out. We don't like to ask for help or none of that shit. We'll figure it out. If it take us our motherfucking night, we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, that's what mainly really made me go live tonight because I was gonna say fuck it since I was gone all day already. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody else hit me and told me, and then not only that, they was telling me about somebody else sounding like me. I'm listening to somebody else talk like me. I'm like, man, God, all these boys stealing all my stuff, man. Y'all won't give props to coffee though, man. Why y'all won't tell them people, man? I heard that on Coffee Time first. Shout out to Coffee Time. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all hating on the nigga? Hate must be down in y'all blood deep, man. You know, when you got so much hate in your blood like that, you need to cleanse your system, man. You need to take a spiritual bath. You need to burn some goddamn white candles, clean your aura, get your aura shining back right. Yeah, you got a lot to work on, you know. And that's what a lot of people out here, they don't know how to work on themselves. They want to work on everybody else besides themselves. It starts with self, the person in the mirror. When you can own up to that, you can get past that. You know what I'm saying? You can't point the fingers. It's enough with pointing the fingers. You gotta look at yourself because you made that move. You trusted whoever you did that. You know what I'm saying? Blame yourself. And when you blame yourself, you know what I'm saying? You can definitely grow within because you have that part in you. And most people can't look in the mirror and blame themselves. They can't do it. They will refuse to own up to it and say it's them. It's always everybody else but the person in the mirror. See, Michael Jackson told y'all best. He said he was looking at the man in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look at yourself first. When you look at yourself and the things that you did and the things that you done or whatever it may be, it's just so much weight off your shoulders. You won't ever go back to that again once you get past it. That's called leveling up, waking up. You know what I'm saying? That's waking up. I don't care how a person waking up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you believe in, as long as it can wake you up and get you to realize, that you need to change, and it's you. And do that change. Don't just talk about it. A lot of people talk about change and they just don't stand on it. They don't stand on it. They words don't be shit. You know what I'm saying? They don't stand on it. But when you stand on it, I'm telling you, you're gonna grow because you're gonna keep wanting to stand on different stuff that you ain't, want to change in your life. Different stuff. I don't care what it may be. What it may be. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you gotta have that in you to change. You sure do. I ain't gonna lie, it gotta be in you. It do. It definitely gotta be inside of you. Everybody can't do it. I done seen people that said that they was changing before, that they wanted change, and and they was working on themselves, and then the change just, what I'm saying, the change was like you back to the same old stuff again. How you gonna change if you keep going backwards? That's not change. Change want you to complete that, whatever that is, and go to the next thing you want to change. You know what I'm saying? Like me, when I started waking up, there was a lot of things I wanted to change. One was when I was in the penitentiary, I was selling cigarettes. I told y'all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I really started smoking cigarettes at, was the penitentiary. I wasn't really ever smoking cigarettes in my life. But when I got out, I brought that habit out with me. You know what I'm saying? And I had to shake them cigarettes. I had to leave them alone. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just, I don't like cigarettes. I don't like the smell of them, none of that. I like the weed smell. So, you know, I say I give y'all the cigarettes, but I ain't coming off my weed. And that's just for sure. That's what I gave, because you gotta give up something to get to the next level. hmm I ain't drunk up. Y'all know me. I usually have Hennessy. I ain't had no Hennessy in what, 2.5 months. We working on 3 months coming up, y'all. No hen, no coffee love is hen. Y'all know I love that hen. They love me to get on that hen too. I ain't gonna lie. Coffee time like coffee time on that hen, man. Cause ain't no telling what the hell I'ma say, man. I just be, I'm telling you, that hen definitely, that hen boy that made some people mad at me, man, out here in these streets. That's for real, for real. Mhm. Yeah, they used to call us the drug channel, because I had this thing like on Fridays and Saturdays. I tell my people, because everybody over here, they worked. That's what they did. They worked. They worked and took care of their family. I tell them, man, Friday and Saturday, we're gonna get deep on the panel, and yeah, y'all drink, we gonna drink. You drink wine, drink you some wine, or whatever you drink. If you smoke, you gonna smoke. I'll be on the panel chilling. You know what I'm saying? That's how we used to do it. For real, for real. So they start calling us the drunk channel. Cause we'll get on the panel, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Boy, and we'll be up here. Boy, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to run. I mean, the ones that got the memberships, what I'm saying, I'll be having some lives for y'all like that, man. Y'all can see, Yeah, that's for sure. No doubt. But I ain't trying to bring that back right there, which I might bring it back just one day. You know what I'm saying? One day. They gonna call us the drunk channel no matter what, because they start seeing the feeling, the energy that's over here, and then once they people start realize that's what they don't want. They don't want. They think coffee time want they people. I don't want they people, cause to me they people don't think right. Like I seen like some crazy dumb stuff going on, man. Just weird, you know what I'm saying? Just weird. It just make it seem like, oh, you're an ordinary person, or you really weird. You can't think for yourself. You really don't know the answer to that. You really asking these people that? And then some of them cool, you know what I'm saying? There's certain people I go to their chat, I'm cool with them because some of them we even trolled each other for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And we just, you know what I'm saying? They don't try to, you know what I'm saying, cap on coffee time. I had a nigga try to cap on me. When a nigga try to cap on me, I gotta show him who coffee really is. You know what I'm saying? Because you're mistaken, nigga. You're mistaken like a mother. You know what I'm saying? And this is why you mistaken. You know. So, other than that, I treat everybody with the same energy because that's the energy that I want back. For real, for real. I ain't with all that old bad energy shit. You know. For real. That's one thing about me. I don't like bad energy. When it's bad energy and I know it's bad, I run. I had somebody on Facebook. Was it Facebook? No, I think it was Twitter. No, that was TikTok. Yeah, yeah. That was TikTok. That sure was. They told me that they really didn't believe in energy. I looked at it and I was like, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. That's your belief. But what coffee know, I told her, I say, but what I know, energy is very real, very, very real. You know, and I say, you know, what do you believe in? And guess what she told me? She said, I believe in Jesus Christ. I said, oh, you religious. I say, that's why you don't know what energy is, because I'm spiritual. And she was like, yeah, Christianity is spiritual. No, it's not. No, don't confuse that. Do not confuse that. We do not believe in the same thing. See, I believe Jesus. I know the Bible front to back. I grew up in church, but I believe that Jesus was black. How everybody rewrote the story of him. I believe he was black and stuff, but I just don't believe that he's the creator of the universe. Like, I believe the universe was created by energy. It could have been a he or a she. I could be wrong, but I think it's a lot of energy out here and it's showing. And I believe in I believe in one God, one creator. God is why I didn't use God as a word, because this is what I know. God is a word of the dictionary. See what I'm saying? The dictionary. So when you read the definition of it, they got it in there for you. But none of them was around when the world was created. They wasn't around. I say, did you know they wrote that? They wrote your, I say, I don't, because I hate getting in debates, y'all, because I done been in a lot of debates, you know what I'm saying? And I break them down to questions they can't answer every time, you know? Uh, like, whenever they tell me they believe in the Jesus, for instance. Okay, when you tell me that name and you're aiming that at me, I'm gonna let you know because it's my job to tell you the truth. And I'm gonna let you know. Did you know that the letter J didn't exist in numeral days? The letter J didn't even exist. His name wasn't that. And then they'll say, yeah, that's why they'll come with another name or whatever. And I be like, well, that's who you need to say that you worship. Not Jesus. He was a black man. You see, y'all worship a black man, And see, when you tell somebody that's the other skin color that right there, they don't want to worship. They hurry up and get away from you. I'm telling y'all, I got two what y'all call them people? They call something else over here. Man, they be riding the bikes with the goddamn white shirts on or whatever. Man, they always try to stop me. Hey, do you believe in Jehovah? Look, man, I told y'all I'm an energy person. I say I'm an energy person. I believe in the creator and I believe nobody was here when the world was created. I believe it could be an energy. I don't know. But I don't believe in all the religious books. I know about all the books that's religious. And they all created to help them through life. That's why I say they're great books. I'm not saying they're bad books or nothing. But what I am saying is, you think about it. You get a book that's been rewrote 250 times over so many centuries and centuries ago by different people that wasn't even around in the numeral days. You know what I'm saying? Like the numeral days. Day one. That's why they put together the story. They want you to, you know, why y'all think I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I know y'all stuck on that because that's what y'all was taught. Hey, it is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you this right here. Whenever all that stuff was going on and they had the sisters, they made them sisters go to church. They made them sisters sing because they knew they could sing. They made them cook. They made them wash. They made them do everything that a woman is supposed to do. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, most of these women are following that history. They made them go to church. You're going to pray to my white Jesus. You know what I'm saying? That's when they had the whole America believing he was white until people woke up. They started waking up because they could read it and see in that book that, oh, he had wool hair. Oh, he was black. See there how it contradict? You know what I'm saying? They give it up. So I'm gonna tell y'all like this. If nobody in this universe got as much melanin as we got in our skin, nobody. Nobody. Why y'all think we the only one with a high rate of melanin in us? Why y'all think that? See, that book right there, it don't teach you everything. It's levels past that. All of them books. And I'm not saying none of them books wrong. Not at all. Not even the Quran. You know why? Because they was taught like this. Oh, that's terrorist. You know what I'm saying? That's terrorist. No. A black man wrote the Quran, and the Quran ain't never been wrote again by nobody. It's not like the Bible. Bible been rewrote 250 times, over so many times by different people that they definitely wasn't around. That book was wrote one time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not religious. I understand the Quran. I know. Trust me, I know. I understand the 5% of knowledge. I know all of that. I had to understand that to get me where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? I had to understand all of that. So me, I fall back on that. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes people look at me like, you don't believe in Jesus? No, I believe in God. Oh well, that's Jesus. No, not mine. I believe in the creator of the universe. Whoever created the universe, that's our saying. That's our woke saying. That's why you hear a lot of people say, you know, grand rising, rich rising, all that stuff come from coffee time. When you hear 88 cent grand rising, that stuff come from me. I came on YouTube saying that. I still say it to this day because that's my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you hear me say rich rising. I switched it up on them when I seen they ran with the grand rising. I say rich rising, but both of them is, let me tell you why I say that. Because that word that they taught y'all, that morning word, it all sound the same, don't it? Don't matter how you spell it. It all sound the same way, right? Like you mourning, right? Yeah. Now, they used to sing this old song back in the day called Morning. That was their theme. They loved that before the black people went out in the field. So, coffee is, like I say, I know certain things because I ain't scared to adventure and find out. I'm not scared. I like hearing people's opinions and all of that. You know, I like that. Like I'm so knowledge. I can make my own cough syrup. If I catch it, I know how to make my own cough syrup. Herbs, everything. I ain't going, man. I definitely won't take none of them subscriptions and pills and all. Man, I don't got no high blood pressure. I don't got no sugar diabetes. I'm good at right at 50. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do a lot of natural stuff. That medicine don't do nothing but fix one thing and tear the other thing up. You know, they try to do all kind of things to you. That your body really don't you don't really need that. They want to put you on that so you can get their subscription and get paper. And they make their paper and you get your meds. You know what I'm saying? But when you know the knowledge of it, where it really, 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 really and what it do, it be real, man. It's the truth. The natural way is the way to go. I'm telling y'all, earth do anything. It's just different stuff you gotta mix up in different ways. You can take certain earth and mix with a lemon, and it'll take everything out of you. Uh, I can make parasite cleanser, all that. I do all that. Coffee a beast. For real, for real. A lot of people don't know. You know, they know a lot about woo, but I'm the real. I'm the real deal. You know, that's why y'all see me accurate on a lot of stuff because I be feeling the energy. What's up, Purple Kisses? Once I feel the energy, it's like that. I ain't gonna lie. Some energy it drains you. You know what I'm saying? Some people energy it'll drain you. That's why, like me and the level I'm on, if I'm around you and once I pick up on any kind of like bad energy you show me, I'm gonna move around because I done seen that before, and I don't want that to attach to me. You see what I'm saying? Nah, I don't even give people five, doubt, none of that, because I don't want. I just don't like that. You know what I'm saying? If your energy touch me in any kind of way, it's because I know your energy is real good for showing, and I let you touch me like that. Other than that, I ain't gonna dab you down. I'm not gonna shake your hand. I don't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's been plenty of days people try to shake my hand. I be like, nah, I just don't transfer my energy, man, because I don't know what's going on with you, man. And I'm just highly protective of my energy. That's all. You know, and ain't nothing wrong with being highly protective of your energy. If you let so much energy get on you, it'll drain you. You ever felt like your shoulders, they get heavy, like you carrying some on your back around? That's like you got a lot of energy that's in you that need to be up out of you. You know what I'm saying? You feel lighter, and it's remedies that you can mix and drink, and you know what I'm saying. And it's remedies that you can take and mix some stuff up, and you can rub on that spot, and it's meant to penetrate, and each thing is meant to do something overnight, and you wake up feeling a whole lot lighter, and definitely with energy. When they tell you gotta have an energy drink or something, see, that ain't, like I'm woke. I'm not sleep. Coffee not sleep. I'm woke. I don't know if y'all know what that is, but when I tell people that, I'm dead serious. It's a lot of people know I am. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out here that may be listening to me. They know. They know. I done helped a lot of people, man. Until I'm telling you, I have. That's why coffee respected, because I give respect. I don't have enemies like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't create that type of thing unless like this. When I came to this YouTube, it was really some trolling stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I never took it past that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yes, I did. I can't lie to y'all because I went and pulled up on that D Jones. I did. I did that. I really did. I ain't gonna lie. But he had been trolling me for a while. Steady calling, so I called his bluff. You know what I'm saying? I went to his neighborhood. He didn't think I was connected down there. I called my people and told my people what was going on. I told them I'm coming down there. And we went live and went down there. Because first he told us that he was, you know what I'm saying, over there. And then once Coffee got down there, he said he was in Houston. So he he bullcorn, put it like that. I ain't gonna even, I've been trying to keep it professional. But I don't mess with nobody like that. Like, you gotta come messing with Coffee. Other than that, I'm putting out good energy because that's what I want back. I like people with good energy. I feel comfortable talking to people with good energy. But the people with the bad energy, I don't even need them around. Like, we're gonna go down that moderator list too because it's a lot of them that's not over here no more. And I feel like the ones that ain't popped out yet, they don't need no rent. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody seen Doe Run. We ain't seen Doe Run at all. Doe Run, he one of them. His rent's gotta go. If he gonna pop, he don't pop out. So people like that we don't see no more. We're gonna go on and move that. But everybody that's really here for coffee time, y'all know Coffee know every single one of y'all. I know every single one of y'all that rock with Coffee. For sure, for sure. Y'all gonna keep y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna keep y'all. But everybody else gotta go. Because I looked on that the other day when grandson was saying it ain't that many. He was telling me it ain't that many of them. Then when I went and looked, it definitely is. But like 5 of them are real life people. You know what I'm saying? That be watching. So I'm gonna keep them up in there because they be watching and stuff. So I keep them in there. Matter of fact, one of them dropped down in the chat the other day. Not the one I brought up here. The one I brought up here, that's one of my real life people I know too. You know, I've been knowing them for a long time. Yeah, it's a Coffee. One thing about Coffee, I ain't ducking nobody. I'm really not because I don't put out that type of energy. You'd have caught me in my younger days. Oh, I was buck wild. You ask anybody that know me. Shit. Hell yeah. Boy, shit. I'll tell y'all. I didn't understand nothing when that temper kicked in. That Gemini was running everything back then. I ain't gonna lie. You know, once I get the Gemini, it's over. It's over. That's for sure. Shit. I've always noticed that part. You know what I'm saying about it. I still can't even cut on this dang thing. I've been trying to cut it on the whole time. It is what it is. I give up. I told you I gave up earlier, and I damn sure did. Let me pin this post real quick. What did you just say? One thing. This out live right here. That's live. All right. I'm good now. Just want to pin the live somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? They be watching too from over there. And I already told me that's how I know. You know, straight up. It is what it is. Hey, the panel, you know what I'm saying? I open the panel if you got something you want to come up here and say, coffee or whatever. You know, when it's all open, it's open panel. I'm just chilling right now, you know what I'm saying? Putting y'all on a lot of game though. I ain't going to lie. That's for sure. Hey, y'all get the natural herb game down. I promise you. I promise you. It remind me, I ain't gonna lie, it take me back when you go to mixing them herbs up and stuff. It take you back to the real game. when you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Make you some Angie, what's going down, Angie? Hey, the memberships is what, $2.99 over here? Angie, get you a membership over here. You know what I'm saying? When anybody asks you why you got a membership on Coffee Time, tell them, hey, you got a membership wherever the hell you want to. That's what you tell them. And make sure you let them know that. And tell them Coffee said that. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. They be hating over there. I ain't going to lie, they be hating. Not all of them though. I got some people that don't do no hate over there. But at the same time, yeah, you got a few haters over there, man. They get mad when I redo, talk about them or anything like that. But hey, I got my own theory. You know what I'm saying? They be mad because I'm stuck. Everybody else stuck on Bodega and all of them. They stuck on them, but I'm at the point where the beginning. What happened is Strap. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the Strap he went for? You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping that alive, and everybody else get mad when I speak on it. They be mad, you know. But that's what they doing. I'm telling you that we gonna find out if Coffee right or if Coffee wrong. Trial finna come. When the trial get here, shit, we gonna find out if Coffee was right. And if Coffee was right, y'all say, I said that, man. I said they had something to do with that. Uh-huh. I said they lured him over there for a reason, you know. And why I say they lured him over there is because they didn't tell him the baby daddy was outside. They didn't tell him that Keywan was outside. Whoever was outside that they was communicating back and forth with the baby daddy, they didn't tell him Mo3 nothing to try to save his life. They didn't say, hey, Mo3, go out the back door, or we gonna distract them, or you just go and get, because they trying to do something to you. They didn't turn them on to nothing. Their job was to get them there, just to get them over there. That was their job because Mo 3 had been going over there before. He had been there before. You know what I'm saying? So, he didn't really think nothing of it when they got him over there. He didn't think that that was going, you know, end like that. I know he didn't think that because he wouldn't have went over there if he would have thought that. He felt like he was good, you know, because that time before that he had went over there. Of course, they told him about don't come over there in a certain car before. You know what I'm saying? He had drove over there or whatever. But at the same time, I can't believe she had to tell him something good. I guarantee you it's text messages. I guarantee you it's text messages of that girl trying to get him to come over there. They gonna check. They gonna check. They probably already got all that shit, man. If they got that, and she said the wrong thing back and forth to her baby daddy or any of them, or even if she said the wrong thing to Mo 3, like luring them over there, they got messages of her saying, "Make sure you come over here. You gotta come tonight. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you luring them over there. We over here doing this. Okay, since you lured them over there and y'all was doing that, whenever y'all texting back and forth with your baby daddy, why didn't you tell Mo 3 what was going on? You could have saved his life. You know what I'm saying? You could have saved his life. That's the main question. She's not going to be able to answer. I don't care what nobody say. That's why, they try to tell everybody don't come over here at coffee time. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, because I'm going to speak on it. They don't want me to speak on stuff like that, but I'm going to speak on it because I'm on Mo 3 side. I'm not on nobody's side. I'm on Mo 3 side. And this is my question. Why didn't y'all tell them? Why didn't y'all say nothing to 3? What was going on? Don't say you did, because if you did, he would have made some phone calls to get up out of there. Person that's trying to say they like, that's going to be your biggest mistake. You say that and lie. Once you lie about it, they going to be right there listening to every word you say. And you don't even know everything they got. That's the cold part. You don't know everything they got. You get their job is to catch you in a lie. After they swear you in. After they swear you in. They catch you in a lie. And they got other evidence saying different. Guess what? It's gonna, like I say, I say it's gonna be at least 2 more arrests. That's what I say. 2 more arrests. 2 more people going, other than the ones that they got right now. 2 more people gonna end up going. If they don't, Coffee will get on here and say, you know what? I was wrong. But that energy tells me I'm right. Because they can't explain that part. Now they can explain that part. The energy will let you know. But they can't explain that part. That's why they duck my question. They always duck Coffee question. Like, man, I haven't been on other people said it. They gonna duck my question. You know what I'm saying? It's not an explainable question, because she just can't fuck around and say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? So therefore they ducking that question. But that's the number one question right there that they can't answer. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. They protesting like a mug on coffee time. They protesting against us, and it's all good. I don't care about them protesting. I'ma still speak on whatever I want to over here. And I want anybody that's involved with Mo 3 demise. I want them, arrested also. Cause I'm for mode three, like I said earlier. I'm for three. It's a whole difference. I'm not against him. I don't got his ops around me. I don't give his ops wrenches or none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't even rock like that at all. Because when you scream you 4-3, that's who you're supposed to be for. Now you trying to go mutual. Nah. Some funny about that. That girl messed up whenever she said, "Oh, I don't care about three no more." Oh, let's record it. Man, I'm telling y'all, Ratchet got Detective Barnes with everything he needs. Ratchet has Detective Barnes with everything he needs. That man working for him, man. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all think Coffee crazy, but I'm telling y'all, I seen when he went live and told what he did to Govan. He went live and admitted what he did to Govan. You think he ain't doing that down there where he going? Shit. Shit. Why y'all think whenever he get on their panels, when they all up there chopping it up, he'll get up there and he ask them certain questions. Remember I told y'all that the other day. He asked them certain questions for a reason because the whole time he record. He record. Right. I'm not gonna lie, he got a lot to do with this Mo 3 case with them people, man. For real. Y'all keep letting them play in y'all face. Y'all want to. Shit. He got a lot to do with it. I'm not trolling them. I'm just telling the truth right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I already said, I don't troll Ratchet no more because Ratchet the only one he the only one had the guts to even say, justice for Mo 3 over there. Nobody else was screaming justice for Mo 3. What happened to them Mo 3 shirts everybody was supposed to wear to trial? We gonna see if they had them Mo 3 shirts on or if they be ducking it. Real Mo 3 people gonna have the Mo 3 shirts on. Real people from Mo 3. But it's gonna be people that don't have the Mo 3 shirt on. Them the ones right there. They gonna tell on themselves. They gonna tell on themselves. Y'all think Jossie gonna go up there with a Mo 3 shirt on? Y'all think that? Now I know Ashley gonna turn up. Ashley gonna turn up. She gonna turn up. I feel her. I can see her turning up. But do y'all think Jossie actually on Mo 3 side? No. Why? Because she lured him over there. She's the one that got him there to that side of town so the thing can take place, period. Everybody know that they wanted to come inside the house first. Everybody know this. You know what I'm saying? Now the question is, why didn't y'all tell him? Why didn't y'all warn him? And why was he going around the car to get his allegedly strap up out the car, and it wasn't there, and it cost him his life? You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know if it was there, it probably would have ended different. It probably would have ended a lot different. And y'all job was to make it not end like that. Make sure he ain't got it. And then let me bring y'all one more thing, y'all. Is it because we talked about this, me and my people, we talked about this. This only makes sense right here. Is it possible, like during that night, that they siphoned some of his gas out of there or something? Because if y'all notice in the video, whenever He slowed down. The car wasn't shot up, man. They was shooting at him. That's all. But the car, it ran out of gas on him or something. It's like it ran out of gas. Pay attention. That car slowed down like that, bro. It's like it ran out of gas. They didn't shoot at him till he ran on the other side of the car trying to get the strap. Somebody took his gas out the car. Maybe, I don't know, bro. Maybe, see, he could have went. Remember they said he went through that gas station first. He could have went there and noticed the car that was following them off the top right there. Because one thing about us Geminis, we're gonna look around all the time. I don't know how he got caught slipping. We're gonna look around everywhere. We're gonna peep. I peeps everywhere. Everywhere. I'm always watching. I know if the same car right here behind me, if a car turning behind me or whatever, I'm paying attention. If he's trying to pass me up, you know what I'm saying? If he's trying to pass me up all fast, I'm already clutching just in case they go. You know, it just, it's just a reaction, and then it's in you. Once it's in you, it's in you. It never goes nowhere. That's what I'm saying. And in that case, I know he had to be the same way. His birthday a day after mine. We both Geminis. So I know we thought a lot about it. A lot. Because our mind just keep going and going and going. And we some of the pettiest people. We is. We don't get down. For real. Not the May one. The May one's a little different from the June ones. Like I always say, we definitely different. And not always, though. Not always, just some of the ways. We different. But yeah, it started with that part, from the moment that they got on the plane. Why y'all think they saying that they bringing a witness out of California in? Because he probably seen some stuff. He probably heard some stuff. He probably got some stuff to say. 3 probably told him some stuff. You know what I'm saying? 3 could have told him anything. He could have been texting back and forth, oh girl, and he's like, man, I'm going over here, such. Well, once I land, they keep trying to get me to come over there. Anything. If he's messed around and said that, oh yeah, it fit right into what everybody been not accepting. And they looking at the end part, which is cool, but they gonna look from beginning to end in the case. They not gonna just jump to the end like that. Like they got everything already out what they gonna do. Y'all know this. Once that girl, Jossie, said, oh, I'm not testifying no more for Mo 3. I don't care about Mo 3. I'm not testifying for him no more. Y'all make me sick. Once she said that right there, she got subpoenaed the following week. Guess who heard her say it? Ratchet. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm trying to tell you, and people be thinking Coffee don't know, but I be putting y'all on game like a mother. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? They pressed about like coffee time, you know what I'm saying? And who can hear exactly what I gotta say. They don't want certain people to hear me at all. I'm telling y'all what's going on. And this ain't just start. This been going on. You know what I'm saying? They hate it because I came from my own sector. I didn't come from no Mo 3 sector. I'm Texas sector. I was doing my own thing before I even knew of a Mo 3 sector. You know what I'm saying? I just used to go all over YouTube, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I used to see AK, all of them, but I have my own foundation that I started from scratch over here. Not I used to go through both three sector and troll everybody because they was trolling me. That's it. Not everybody though. There's a lot of us that troll each other. Like I said earlier, we cool. We all right now. You know, we did that. We had fun doing that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the bigger and better stuff. Not like that. That don't matter to me, man. Just arguing and arguing and arguing. Nah, it's like what to drop next, Coffee. What else? What other stories? You need to put many stories out there as you can. Just talk about many stories as you can. Just go in. And that's why y'all been seeing me really, I've really been going in. I really been dropping different stories and stuff. Like I ain't been on just the same stories like everybody else. Y'all see that. There's a lot of people stuck on the main thing, but I'm gonna move around and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep you updated to anything that I hear, you know. Like last night we spoke on the war. Like it's getting serious. I keep my ear to the streets. I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So this is the update on that since last night. So China is supposedly funding Iran now for the war, which they told Trump that they wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying? So now they're backing Iran. You know, they sending so much stuff, military equipment over there. It's gonna arrive in 2 weeks, and it's for Iran to the, fight America and everybody else that's going at them right now. You know what I'm saying? Remember how I told y'all I was gonna start? I told y'all. So this is my thing to it. You know, like I wouldn't if I was in charge of the world and I know my people trusted in me, I tell them this is a time that we just gotta go take care of business and get that out the way with before all that even come. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. Before all of that defense stuff arrive and all, man, we gotta do what we gotta do, and everybody gotta do what they gotta do, man, and be safe. And we hope that people, you know, some of them, you know what I'm saying, get down on the ground and make sure everything clear over there after that. But I say they just go and just go and really just demolish that place, man. Cause they can't mess with us in the air, period, at all. So use that air to best of your capability. Just go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do before all the extra stuff go on. And then other countries, they have already joined with the US against them. See, they thought they was gonna be able to tell the US to run you know, they thought they was going by hitting them other countries with missiles and stuff. They thought the other countries was gonna tell the U.S. You know that's enough. Run is our people because that's what they did last time. They did that last time, but this time, all of Saudi Arabians and all of that, they all said, "Nah, we going with y'all." And they've been attacking Iran also. All them countries, they starting to attack them too. That's why China signed that deal to help them send them a defense thing to shoot down like U.S. Military, like the planes and stuff, like sending them stuff to defend they stuff like that, you know. So I just think, man, if we gonna do it, we gotta go for the gusto. Don't do it and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? No more talking. That's how I would lead the country. That's what I would say. This is the time because it's too late to look back. We can't if we I'm gonna tell y'all what, if we say we pull out of there, And Trump thinking, oh, it'll be 25 years before they rebuild, 20 years before they can get a new. If we pull back and leave that and leave them over there, them other countries gonna make sure they get something. They got people that they deal with, like China. China definitely told Trump that he wasn't gonna, be involved in that like that. But turns to find out today, they found out that they're funding it. You know, hey, it is what it is, man. But see, it seems surprising to Trump, but we've talked about that. We talked about that. I told y'all so many times. I promise. I said China don't like us, and we used to get along, man. We used to really, really get along. And I tell y'all what president messed that up. See, y'all think it's Trump. Nah, it wasn't Trump that messed that up right there. Not that connection. Nah. But anyways, China don't like us. Russia don't like us. Iran don't like us. Rocket Man don't like us. You know what I'm saying? Don't none of them like us. So they all waiting to do whatever they gotta do. China gonna go take over time. We know what China going to do. That's why he already supplying that because he want to see it shrinking. Because if he know they defending themselves fighting over there, this would be a good time to go get Taiwan. This would be a good time to go take over. And he ain't gonna do nothing but go try to take over Taiwan. He ain't gonna just try because it's more of them than us. You know what I'm saying? It's more of them than us. They 10-1, something like that. Man, they outnumber us like a mother. But at the same time, they ain't got everything we got. Not everything, but they do have some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even Rocket Man that built up his stuff, man. Uh, why Rocket Man don't like us? It go way back to his dad. You know what I'm saying? His dad had a disagreement with the U.S. before, and we went over there helping South Korea, and out of they 23 cities, because that's what North Korea got. 23 cities out of they 23 cities, we blew 18 of them up. 18 of them. We blew 18 of them up. Look it up. It's history. Uh, and even then, when we got to doing all that, real at the end, China them was the ones that said that was enough, and America they bagged up out of it. After that, they did what they had to do. But China had a lot to say way back then about that. You know, I'm just giving y'all a little of the history. See, people they'll try to lead coffee wrong, but I know I keep up with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? If Mike G in there saying 100, then he definitely a warhead. He definitely loved talking about the military and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And see, back in the day, I'm gonna tell y'all, they didn't used to like say no, 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 no. When it comes to wartime, people party for the soldiers at war. There's no more partying for the soldiers. I don't hear nobody doing it. None of the traditional stuff that was here. They didn't let it go. They used to party for the soldiers, man. Because they're out there defending our country, putting their life at risk. And a lot of them, some of them in passed already. Some of them passed already because of this. So they putting their life on the line for us. That's why there used to be so many parties for the soldiers. You don't hear none of that no more. Everybody say, "Oh, we shouldn't do it. Everything high, everything this, everywhere." Complain, complain, complain. But our relatives over there on the front line for us, we gotta do whatever we gotta do over here to help them get back home too, quick as they can, whatever it may be. And we're gonna party for them. It's just been changed so much, man. Like I say, coffee is on a whole nother thought of the game, period. I ain't gonna get on here and just talk about one thing. I can't do it. I'm a Gemini. I'm gonna keep going on something and something else, and we might come back to. Y'all know how it is. Y'all hear me? Shit, that's what it is with me. If it's something I want to speak on, I'ma speak on it, and I like speaking on it peacefully. You know what I'm saying? I like speaking on it peacefully where I ain't got no interruptions or none of that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. I guess I gotta roll me another blunt. That's what that means. Let me see what my dang is. Give me a second. Definitely, I gotta. Where the hell are they? Okay. I was just making sure sometimes I hide my grass from myself. I go look at the spot. Man, I know I done set that thing right there, man. How many of y'all do that? I know I set that right there. And it'd be somewhere totally different. One time, and this is a true story. One time I had got a QP, and I was outside when I got the QP, right? In back of the garage or whatever. It was some fire, but I had been smoking all day, all day. So I took the QP and I put it in my inside my slab. And I you know where the glove compartment at? I didn't put it in the glove compartment. I put it up under the glove compartment, right? I hadn't been driving the car. It was just chilling. I hadn't been driving it. I didn't get in it or nothing. It was just parked. I was driving my other cars, you know. So when I woke up the next morning, man, I was so tore up. I didn't even remember about the QP. I promise I didn't. Man, that QP stayed out there about a whole year. It's sitting in that car. And then I decided to drive it about a year later. I took it out and cleaned it up, and I was going through the thing, and I happened to stick my hand in that spot because that's the spot I always use. And I pulled it out, and I remembered about it when I pulled it out. I'm like, oh man, this hoe been in here a long time. I had forgot plumb about it. I went and got me some more everything. I ain't gonna lie. That was some of them Hennessy nights too. Yeah, I didn't remember I didn't even remember that I hid it up in that shit. It stayed there. It didn't go nowhere. And one day I just, you know, I found it. And like I say, that was almost a whole year later. Damn near, if it wasn't a whole year, it was close to. So yeah, I hate when I hide stuff, and I don't know what it said. That's why I try not to hide nothing from myself, like in a spot I don't usually use, because that's where you usually don't find your stuff no more. For real, for real. I know everybody don't smoke weed, but I'm in the smoke. You know, I can smoke. I'm in the smoke. I can do that. But I know one thing, y'all can't be showing it on YouTube no more. None of that. Y'all can't show none of that. They ain't allowed to show none of that no more. They show that, yep, they can get their page gone. If they show it from their page, they better hurry and get rid of it if they do show it. I almost forgot about me a pack of cigars. I was looking around for it. You know, I bought some cigars. 8 people in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for coffee, man. I appreciate y'all being back there. It's all good. Y'all ain't gotta type in the chat or nothing. I'm just over here chopping it up. That's it. I'm doing what coffee do. I ain't like these other bloggers, man. I don't do all that unless need be. When need be, yeah. But you know, like I say, this is me right here. This ain't no con. Basically, too much of a live where I just drag trolls and nothing. Ain't none of that. I ignore all the trolls when I want to. Y'all notice they ain't no real trouble. I'm telling y'all, I got coffee got the streets hot where it's a petition, a secret petition against coffee time right now. You know what I'm saying? Certain people can't pop out over here at all. If they wanted to, they couldn't pop out over here. I don't let nobody run me like that. That's when I get away from them. I be like, they all weird once they tell me that they can't go because another person or what they gonna feel. Then they also think another thing they think is I want their subscribers and I don't want their damn subs. But they subs don't be, you know what I'm saying? They subs don't be against them and tell them when they wrong. See, my people over here, they tell me when I'm wrong. Yeah, I hear grandson, he tell Coffee all the time when you wrong. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And I tell him when he wrong. Agree to disagree. That's something they don't know how to do. They live for the mess, the arguing, who's screwing who. You know, they done screwed each other over there. All of them done screwed each other down there. They passing around the herpes. They definitely passing around that over there. They all passing that around for sure. I don't want no parts of that. No parts of that. Mm-mm. No thank you. I'd rather sit over here and chill out and stay out of the way. Man, I'm on live. I don't know why you calling my phone. For real, for real. Now this person gonna make me Gemini if I answer that phone. So I ain't gonna Gemini. I'm just gonna let them call it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna Gemini. It's gonna take me to the whole Gemini state. From 0 to 100 that quick. I'll be like, God damn, Coffee been quiet all night. He just been going, talking low, chilling, chill mode. Then here he go already. That goddamn quick. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Mm-hmm. 0 to 100. Mike G. Hey, salute Mike G. Man on that. Man, that boy been going hard in paint, man, all day, man. That's what's up, bro. For real, for real. Get your grind out. Get your paper. Let me see who in the chat. Angie. Angie been in the chat. Purple Kiss has been in the chat. Rich Roland been in the chat. They say what happened to Mike G. Mike G. Oh, Mike G. Good. Mike G Mike G probably sleep, man. He been driving. You know he on the road. He on the road right now. He came through the chat though, right there. Yeah, this Mike G, Rich, Purple. Let me see, make sure I ain't miss nobody. Salute to everybody that came through, man. I don't know who all been through here. I really don't. Uh, wait, Buck, what's up, Buck? Man, that's my bad. I just been ignoring everything in the chat. Period. I wasn't really ignoring y'all. I was just talking. When Coffee getting his on, he just talk. And I don't even be watching. I'm sitting up chilling. Y'all can hear me clear though, huh? Like, geez, like, what he said? Oh, 100. Yeah, man. Y'all know the dirty KFC. He ain't never popped back out. The one with the chicken there. He ain't never popped out. That's how I know y'all. He definitely got something to do with that. He tied into it some kind of way. I guarantee he don't want he ain't pop out for a reason because any other time he'd have been popped out on Coffee. But it is what it is. No, it is what it is. But to get back on point where I was at, before I just start talking about everything else, y'all pray for the troops. And whatever you pray to, whoever you pray to, just pray for them. You know what I'm saying? Because that one girl that got killed, she was young. She was young, y'all. She was young. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, you know. But at the same time, she was, you know, over there fighting for us, our war, you know. She was over there. Well, she probably wasn't over there fighting, but she was just stationed somewhere, and they happened to bomb that place where she was at. You know, that's like, what I'm saying. That's somebody's child. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say pray, because I know people out here. People got. I know y'all got cousins and stuff and been in the army, or they still in the army right now. Y'all better pray for them. I heard many, many stories about that, but we're not gonna get on that right there. You know what I'm saying? But what I do want to bring to the awareness is they still saying Cuba got like 300 or 400 drones over there, that they got a spot over there, and they supposed to be like unleashing an, an attack. Seriously, they still saying that. I checked. I was listening to it last night. And when I was listening to it last night, I said, man, they still saying they got them drones over there. So if they still thinking they got all that over there, why they ain't went over there yet? You know, like you gotta, when you start something, you gotta be ready to take whatever coming with it and take it out fast, not slow. Take it fast. Let them know you mean business. Because the other country's sitting back watching at your work. They trying to see what you're going to do. Because last time, all them countries that's against us, they got to laugh at us with the other president in office. When they went over there messing with them Houthis, they found out they messing with the Houthis again. But the Houthis got somebody, they got the other people on they butt right now because they didn't shot a missile at one of their ships and it turned around. You know what I'm saying? So the Houthis, the Houthis is like they set up. We could definitely take out the Houthis, but y'all know how America is. They try to save innocent civilians and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So when they was going in these places trying to defend, get these, you know, get the Houthis and defend some of the places, how they set up was over there, they was losing more soldiers than winning. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a real life story. So they had to back out of there, come back on, regroup, leave that alone. And all these other countries, they sat back and watched it like a TV. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. They ran on. So they seen and don't think they don't talk about what haters do, man. What haters do. So that's what I'm saying. This is time for the United States to really show people what time it is and handle business and handle it fast and quick. Them people saying they got 2 weeks before they, by the time they got 2 weeks before they shipment arrive, man, go do what you got to do within them 2 weeks. Go home and tear it up. By the time the shipment arrive, they ain't gonna even be around to get it. Just tear it up. You know what I'm saying? For real. Tear it up. Do what you got to do. Leave a stain for the world to see. We're not playing. You can't go, don't go playing. See, we need, I like, the thing that, you know what I'm saying, when he said, I'm gonna go over there and we doing this, you doing too much talking though. That's what I didn't like. You're doing too much talking, you gotta do it and show everybody what it is. No matter what. Hey, that's what we train our soldiers for. That's what we pray for them for. If the time comes and people will say, "Oh, we don't need to be over there." We pack up our stuff today and tomorrow. Them people gonna be and got some that shot right over here at us. And when it take out everything, what y'all gonna say then? Y'all gonna be looking stupid because we should have took care of business in the first place. See, that right there needs to be done. It's no other time than now. It's no other time than now. No more waiting. This ain't no looking back. It's too late to look back. It's definitely that. It's a lot going on. And I don't know if they even aware of that. I really don't. Because Trump seemed like he was shocked that the Chinese, people is defending after they told him that they wouldn't. He found out they was. They got a treaty signed. It's signed already. They stuff their equipment coming in 2 weeks. So is we gonna sit over there and just wait for their equipment to come? Is that the thing? Is they gonna make our soldiers just sit right there knowing how kind of equipment coming over there that could possibly take them out? No. They need to call a shot and go take care of business, man. No lie. This is the time, man. It ain't no looking back, y'all. This is the time we gotta go all gas, no brakes. Like, it gotta be done. I don't care who the president is. It just gotta be done. It got to. They need to finish the job. And they need to finish it soon. That's just like us. Let's say we in war. We did war, right? So if somebody telling me, hey, we gonna have this in 2 weeks, they sending it over there, they gonna have this, and then they gonna have this capability to take you out. I might as well go get them, go in before that 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? You got to show me. That becomes a threat off the top, and there ain't no time to waste. There's no time to waste in that kind of case. For real, when it comes down to civilian lives, you know what I'm saying? They threatening us. What we do? What we do? They threatening California now. I'm right above California. I'm in Nevada. You know what I'm saying? What we do? Yeah, I'm just saying, if y'all can go start some, finish it. That's all I'm saying. I don't care who the president or who, just take care of business. Take care of business. Don't wait till them people be able to get all their stuff in and be able to take out innocent people. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they doing. Iran firing at everybody, y'all. They ain't just firing at America. Hell no. They ain't just finding us, they finding everybody. Yeah, all the countries around them. Anybody that got US something, and most of them got US stuff over there. You know what I'm saying? All around Iran. So, they just that's what they doing, man. And think if they get the right stuff to defend and shoot back, it's gonna be some innocent lives that get lost that really could have been saved if you just attack. Just go in. Y'all know that, man. If somebody telling you, oh, in the streets, hey, I'm gonna do something. If they telling you that, oh, you okay, well, it's your job to, let people know what's going on, like the close people, blah blah blah. He said, they blah blah blah. I'm gonna take myself, I see it. But in all reality, it's chess. So if you know that threat really seriously, what they doing in the street, they taking the threat out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't push that at all by far. But at the same time, that's the time of living that it is. So over there, it really is really gonna be some really major bloodshed. It really is. If they just sit back and wait and let China send them people that stuff. Y'all look it up. Y'all gonna see it. Coffee, right? I know what I be talking about. I keep up. Everybody be thinking I don't. I keep up. That's why I knew what I was talking about the other night. Last night. I knew he couldn't miss me on that because I actually follow that. You know what I'm saying? I follow a lot of stuff. And when it comes to anything, especially to deal with the United States, anywhere, you know, I don't want them to take out Florida. Hell no. Why? My sister in Miami. You know what I'm saying? My sister live in Miami. Sure, you know. So yeah, coffee concerned about a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't start stuff you can't finish for one, and if you start it, finish it for two. You know, finish it and finish it fast. I can't, sitting back to wait 2 weeks for your ops to get they stuff to take you out, come in. What you gonna do that whole 2 weeks that they waiting on their package? They shipment to come take you out. You going in, huh? You going to try to take many of them out before the shipment come, huh? Shit, that's what we need to do. It's like that's what coffee on. There's no looking back right now on that, man. USA, hey, it's all gas, no brakes now. It's too far in on that. We need to go in and take care of business now, not later, not the next day, not a week later. Now, let them ship their little old cargo on over here, put it in the ocean and ship it on over there. I know what China gonna do because they have a treaty. So anybody that mess with that equipment or try to take out that equipment, then you really will gonna start a war because then China gonna come in, and then when China come in, it's not just gonna be China like everybody thinking. Everybody thinking it's just gonna be China, and it's not. Rocket Man over there, he's sitting back waiting. He waiting to revenge for his goddamn grandpa. He waiting. I'm telling y'all, he's definitely waiting to try to do something. Why y'all think he was shooting them rockets and trying to see how far he can get that rocket to see if it'll reach over here? Why y'all think Rocket Man doing that? Man, it's some serious stuff. And if it do reach, guess what? It's right over here. We right over here on the West Coast. Right over here. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I might have to regroup, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm keeping up with it. Hey, stuff get to kicking off, y'all. I'm telling y'all, coffee. Hey, if I can get out of here, if I can get out, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm definitely gonna go, and it ain't gonna be by no goddamn plane. Hell nah, hell nah. I'm driving by this motherfucker. I promise you that. I get a rental car and drive all the way back. Shit. Hell yeah, damn that. Y'all know how I feel about that. Remember, I was up. Y'all remember when I was up north and where I was at? Oh, I was in Sioux City, uh, Iowa. I was in Iowa. And remember Trump pointed that goddamn. Remember he was pointing at the state of Iowa, and I went live. I say, man, y'all look, is he pointing at Iowa? Is he pointing at where I'm at right now? You know what I'm saying? And everybody, y'all was just saying, yeah, 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 which I already knew he was because I seen it the way he was pointing at. And they was like, oh yes, this and that over there that they can hit. That's the main thing for electricity or something else. I was like, what? I said, oh yeah. I say, oh, it's time to get. I say, no, it's time. It's time to get up out. It's time to go. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I got up out of there. I told you I was gonna get from over there because of that right there. That's why I left. I was supposed to go to North Dakota and South Dakota to work for my people over there. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I got up out of there. I ain't going nowhere. I got the hell on from over there. Shit. Mm-mm. That's all I gotta do is just say it. I'm out their way. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know, the smartest state to stay in, but I ain't gonna lie, the cost of living real high over there. But the smartest state to stay in is Washington. Because why I say that? Because that you have the boat to go up to what's that country called? God man, I let the goddamn country slip my mind that quick when you find my blood back up. It's gonna come back to me. It's gonna come back to me. But anyway, the boat go up there and them people up there, they that's where the rapper from, what's his name? Drake from over there. What I'm talking about. It's a boat that go from Washington over there where Drake from. Like you can leave America if something was going on. All you gotta do is catch that boat and go across. That's it. They ain't coming over there. You know that I'm just putting people on game. Like Coffee Time feel like that's one of the smartest states to be in. You know, if something was to go off, that's one of the smartest states. But at the same time, don't let me just tell you that. That's just my theory. You know what I'm saying? Purple Kisses say you got that. Oh, hell yeah, I got that. Hey, hell yeah. I appreciate that, Purple Kisses. Dang, I wouldn't even know if, you know what I'm saying, you didn't say nothing because I'm on the laptop. But yeah, I got that. And I appreciate it. Much love, much love. You popped out of nowhere. I thought you was asleep. Mm-hmm. And silent shit only, man. For real, for real. Good looking, for sure, for sure. Everything is appreciated with coffee. That's for sure. You know, that's why I try to tell people, like, they say, mailman. What's up? Salute, mailman. I didn't even see you in there, man. My bad. I ain't even been looking. Coffee just been talking, man. It's one of them talking nights, god dog. That's what it is. But if it's somebody want to come up, you know what I'm saying, just tell me, drop the link, you know what I'm saying. I let you up. But troll, I ain't got no time for no troll. I ain't that troll stuff, nah. I'm not worried about that. Not right now, maybe another time. Straight up. Hey, they watching, so you know what I'm saying, when y'all send me something, I'ma salute y'all. That's what they get. When I first came on here and people send them something, they call them out and tell them, hey, salute, appreciate you for that. Me, I'm more particular of the people that send me stuff like you ain't even gotta, just tell Coffee, give me a sign, you know what I'm saying, and I shot you out because what they do is they prey on my people that come over here and show love to Coffee. They prey on them and they try to run plays on them and tell them anything to distract them to pull them away from Coffee. So, I like to keep. I'm a confidential person, man. I'm a Gemini. I'm confidential, man. And I ain't saying no other sign can't be it, but I am. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. Salute to that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure, for sure. Big Stacks, what's good, Big Stacks? Hey, Big Stacks, man, get your membership, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing but $2.99, bro. Get your membership. You already got your rent. Grab your membership, man. Get your membership soon as you can. You know what I'm saying? I don't want I don't want you to just get caught in that sweep. You come over here all the time. That membership ain't nothing. $3 a month, bro. Who can't afford $3? You know what I'm saying? For sure. Don't worry about if somebody say, "Oh, you got a membership on Coffee." Damn them people, dog. You can have a membership over here. Damn them people, fool. For real, for real. Y'all don't let nobody think for y'all. Y'all always think for yourself. We all grown on here. You know what I'm saying? We all grown. It's crazy when other people be letting other people think for them like that. You know, it's some real good people that what I'm saying that's got word from over here because of stuff like that. Real good people. That was real good people. They just didn't. They wasn't aware of what was going on. So a lot of my mods and stuff, they hip to the game. They know what time it is because they done already seen it. They know. They know. They know when somebody trying to come run a play on Coffee. They know. They know if you know people just trying to get us to go over there. They know. Just put it like that. They know. We've been there. We ain't got to sit here and talk about it too much. You know what I'm saying? She say, hold up, Purple Kisses said, I'm better than that. Been here too long. I know I get down. Yep, you're right. You have been here a long, long, long time. You really have. I ain't gonna lie. You've been here a long, long, long time. You sure have. You know what I'm saying? That's for sure. I like the good energy, man. That's what, Coffee like that around them. That's it. And nothing else. My energy is, what I'm saying, great. I'm gonna be the same with y'all every day like I am. That's how I am. I don't change up. A lot of people change up out here. You can't even trust people these days because they change up just out of nowhere. A person just change up, you know. So just remember, when people change up, you change up. You start, you change up and you change up your way of changing up. Just to know that they changed up, so you change up also. No matter who it is, I don't care who it is. Be anybody. I just been noticing that a lot. People change up. Not everybody though. I know plenty of people that don't change up. Plenty of people. That's treat you the same every day, all day. Everybody go through things, but the ones that can maintain it, they strong. They got that. They got that aura bagging them up. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get through it. They aura is already built for it. You know what I'm saying? People wonder how they get through it, but that's how. what's your aura other side, and everybody knows. People notice, man, all the time, all the time. Yeah, you know, uh, it's a it's a well, I tell you, I'm gonna tell y'all once it come through. When it come through, then yeah, I'll let y'all know. I ain't gonna say nothing because you don't always speak on everything. Some things that you speak out there, people can take it and it won't go the way that you plan. You know what I'm saying? And you'll be wondering why things ain't fall through. It's because you spoke on it. Just keep it to yourself because the people that you think you telling it to and you think that they're there for you, you think that they care about it and all that. But in all actuality, they don't care. The caring days is over. When you find genuine people, you keep them close by because it's fading. It's fading, man. After this generation, the YN generation, ain't gonna be no more family reunions when they get in charge. When it hit them, no more family reunions. It's already going to hell, like gone now. Like everybody don't do family reunions. Unfortunately, on my dad's side, we got like 55 years, something like that, and we still doing. But one thing about them that I noticed back then, everybody showed up to the family reunion, like you see on TV. Everybody was in town, but it's not like that no more. Just certain people come, certain people participate. It's always a disagreement about some food or the games or once our own color come together, man, we can't come together. Much as we try to. You know why? Willie Lynch wrote a curse. He said, them black people, I'm gonna say it like that. Them black people come from royalty and loyalty. I'm writing a curse against that over the years' time. But then I'm gonna give him a 200-year curse. I think he 100. What he put that curse out there for a while. I gotta look it up to be exact for y'all. But he put the curse out there, and his curse was to separate all of that. You know, where we don't recognize who he is and where we come from, and all of that. You know, he's the Frenchman that basically told all the other skinned people what to do on how to run us when they was trying to run us. And you see, like G say, we gonna grow old and still talk. New era gonna run the old school. Ain't even sitting, baby. We good. We just going through it. Nah, we not good, Mike G. I'm telling you now. When them YNs that's out there right now, bro, when they come up and it's their generation time, if your family reunion still running, when they get up there, they not gonna be running the family reunion, bro. They not gonna be running all of that. It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? They not gonna be able to do that. They worried about too much other different stuff. They're not gonna know how to do it. It's gonna lose. It's gonna go completely. It's gonna be gone. Watch. Watch. It's already gone in a lot of families. A lot of families say, I done talked to several people. I ask them, hey, do your family have a family reunion? Some people be like, what family? I ain't got no family. You know what I'm saying? What family? What? Hold up. What? What y'all? Hold on, man. What? What? Okay, okay. God damn. What the hell going on, man? That's what's up. That's what's up. Straight up, straight up. YN's gonna run to us when they say this. They got to be prepared. Man, I don't know why Mike G got confidence in the YNs, but I guess he thinking they gonna be able to make it happen. But hey, they better start now. It got to start in the parenting. The parenting better start changing the YNs up. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I see that, then I could see it happening. But they too busy living the street life. You think they worry about family reunion? They not gonna care about that, bro. It's gonna disappear then after them. Watch. Man, one thing in, and then more one big cabin plan, okay, east side level. I understand that. I understand they got to do that, but at the same time, it's gonna be a lot of them that just I'm telling you, bro. Okay, you gonna see, you gonna see what Coffee talking about. You gonna see, bro. Once they get up there, shout out Purple Kisses, shout out. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. That's what's up. That caught Coffee by surprise. But like I say, I got like I said, I got good people. I know I got good people. That's for sure. Hey, we're gonna have another meet and greet too, man. We're gonna have another meet and greet. That's for sure. We're gonna have it somewhere where everybody can probably. We're gonna have to sit and really pick a good spot. You know what I'm saying? Because this year I picked Vegas, and not only that, all my people didn't know about it. The year before that, though, man, so many people. We owe that to ourselves, man. But this year when it came, I had like maybe about 10 people pop out on me, and then the person that I did the birthday party with or whatever, they had a whole bunch of people with them. So we ended up going out with them and stuff. And then I came, got on live with y'all, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really do too much, but I was out for about three days straight. I think I did. I said I was gonna go all the way to Sunday, but I laid it down that Saturday. That y'all remember because I went live. I went live. That Saturday I couldn't go no more, man. They just be party wasn't going hard out here in Vegas. I ain't lying. Shoot, how in Texas we'll get dressed for the club around what we might start, so around 10:30. We in the shower, you know what I'm saying? Around that time. And we can get ready to line up and roll out, you know what I'm saying? Purple kisses, purple kisses, purple kisses. Salute, purple kisses. I mean, how you know, that I'm just giving them, coffee time. Like that's basically what it is. Salute for that super chat. Thank you for donating to the channel. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. And it's love on this end. That's for sure. Always. Don't let nobody tell you different. That's one thing. Coffee ain't gonna change on nobody. That everybody over here tell you that. I don't change. Not at all. You know. Anybody that don't have a membership, you know what I'm saying, grab y'all a membership. It's okay, it's okay. I'm telling y'all, it's okay. Don't let them people run y'all. Don't let them people tell you can't have a membership, you can't support coffee. You call yourself that every time you see coffee, hey coffee, I could be talking just in somebody's chat and other people start speaking to me. So if you speaking to me like that over there, show me over here. that, you know, I don't care if you don't even drop down in chat, grab you a membership. Yeah, I'm gonna start telling y'all when y'all speaking to me out there on the outside streets. I'm not talking to my people. Y'all know that. I'm talking to the outside streets right now. When I'm in the streets, YouTube streets, uh, yeah, they gonna God dog know about that part. I'm definitely gonna let them know. I always get timed out and all that shit anyway, cause I say what I want to say. Hey, y'all know what I used to do. Y'all know what I used to do. I ain't gonna lie. Uh, Especially when I'm trolling any of my ops, especially if they got like people that, man, I just go drop the link in the chat. We go drop the link in the chat. We go drop coffee time link in the chat. I'm telling you, man, we troll all the way to the best. For real, for real. He said, I see what they just got to let like things make old folks think we done old run let the bump their head. But some of them, I understand what you're saying, Mike G. But if we let them bump their head, it might be for life. Some of them make one mistake and be gone and no getting out, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you can't let them bump their head. We just got to really just, you know, talk to them. And one thing I know, if you tell somebody something over and over and over again, they don't listen, they'll think about that when they in the inside. I know that for sure because I had a couple people come tell me and say, Coffee, you told me to slow down, man. You told me to slow down over there and to move around, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because it's what you got around you, bro. You know what I'm saying? The youngsters, they don't think about all of that, bro. They just go in. We gotta teach them better as like older people, man. They looking to us as the ones to let them know. But what they letting them know, steady doing, you know, rap music, they gonna do this, they gonna do that. That's what they follow. They following that trend right there, bro. That's what they follow. Even the gaming youngsters, that's all they on. Rap music and all that playing the game. They got rap music going in the background. That's crazy. We gotta teach them better. Man, listen, respect for my G. For real, for real. Mike G say link. Man, you better get you. Man, what time is it? All right, I'll drop it for you real quick, bro. That fool that crazy, man. I'll drop it for you real quick, bro. All right, there you go. Should have went through. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I know, I already know. You got something to say. You come, like I say, it's coffee time. You know what I'm saying? I always feel free to hit this panel. You ain't gotta worry about nobody timing you out, nobody saying you can't hit no panel.
Okay, Colby. What up, G?
What's up? What's up? What's up, Mike G?
Man, these little motherfucking bastards. Look, let me tell you about these little motherfuckers.
Keep it clean as you can.
Oh, my bad, my bad. These little disrespectful kids. We all got them. I know it's part of the system because when we was growing up, we was part of the system doing what we did with the gang banging after the Panthers, and then the Panthers from segregation. Like
But
they weakening us down, but now
it ain't
it's
what
to a
we do.
point to where these little kids, bro, they so disrespectful. And then they doing stupid ideas like 360 deals. They doing everything they can to try to compete with their parents. Who is installing that in their brains? So at the end of the day, I already know the answer to that. But I just want to come up here and say, even my son, my daughter, my
You
two
know,
older.
I tell
I
my
don't care
I tell
about
my
none of
kids to
that.
be greater
You
than
disrespect the parent, I'm
tell
still
my
old
kids
school.
I tell my kids to be greater than me. That's what I tell them.
Right. And
Yeah.
I did the same thing. But
Uh,
once they get older, with the influences that they have with the rap music and the women, the feminists and all that, they not listening to us because they got to go to school with other kids because other parents is like, well, we used to listen to that. That's just their era. But ain't no parents checking the industry like, nah, that ain't
mine
right.
mine
That ain't
listen
right.
mine listen to rap music and stuff like that, and several of them, but they not on that. They got careers, you know what I'm saying?
All
Like they
right.
understand
So,
they like
am I right or wrong? Do all our kids at at our age,
it's
do
how
they
you
all feel entitled?
it's how you
Does your
raise
kids feel entitled?
entitled.
Yeah. Do they feel like, oh well, you ain't doing enough of me because you ain't gave me 2, 3 grand to get me a car at my sweet 16 and all the stuff they see on TV?
Nah.
You ain't gonna whoop me because if you whoop me, I'm gonna put you in jail, abusing me. When
Nah,
we used to whoop kids' ass.
all my kids grown. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
Grown.
So
So
I
you
can only speak. I can only speak to the people that got
I
18 to
raised
23-year olds.
I raised them right, Mike G. You know, one of my kids drive trains. You know what I'm saying? I ain't just gonna tell you everything my kids do, but they tied in some good stuff. One of my kids, he sell any kind of Jordan you need, real Jordans. You know what I'm
All
saying?
right, that's what's up. But
So
I'm talking to the parents that got them
it's all
entitled feeling
it's
ass
all,
kids.
it's all in what you teach them as a parent. It's all in the game that you give them over.
No, that I can't say that because I raised my son since he was 1.5, going on 2 years old.
So you
Moved him
raise
to Atlanta in the best schools by
so
myself.
so
Not
when
no
you
girlfriend, not no wife,
tell
none
me
of
this,
that.
tell me this. When you raised your kids, did you let them know about the so-called pagan holidays? Did you let them
Of
know?
course, of
Yeah,
course. I'm old school. I let
yeah,
them know everything. Look,
me
my
too.
son had a whole house I
Me
got
too.
off the market for 80 grand.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? About
Uh-huh.
time I was renting to own it. It was for him because you know my plan. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want to live in this city.
Mm-hmm.
Once he get grown, he can have the city, go to college, this your shit.
And
Gave him
as
my car and everything.
as it
Listen to
should
me.
be.
His influences fucked up his head. So when I said, all right, well, I'm about to go buy the semi truck and hit the road and make my money and go buy my land, he wanted to listen to younger folks. He wanted to listen to younger parents that didn't have the knowledge I had. So I said, this your last time. I gave him months to think about it. You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter how you raise your child. It's the influences that they around. Cause we ain't around them more than the system.
It's
They
definitely
gotta go to
it's, def-
school. They
it's
playing
definitely how you
sports.
raise them. It's definitely how you
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
it's definitely how you raise them, bro. It's definitely got to do with you. It's definitely that.
Well, no, he got
Because if
raised.
you letting
He got
your
raised. My mama was
if
still
you
alive.
letting
He got raised with good
if you
old
letting
school
your kid
soul.
if you letting your kid go out in these streets and hang with certain other kids
He don't do that. My
I'm
son
not
don't
saying
even want to. He don't even
I'm not saying your
like
kid. I'm
gangbangers.
not saying
He
your
a
kid.
boxer.
We're not talking about your kid. You good. You got a boxer, right? We're not talking about your kid. We talking about the YNs, right?
Right. The YN's been misled.
That's who I'm referring to. I'm not
And
referring to
that's why I came up here for it. I ain't gonna be long. These YNs, they listening to their influences. Like we had rap and music and soul and movies. Look at all the movies now. Look at all the rappers now. So when you look at a baby growing up, like, well, let the baby do what we did. Let them just do this. Now they got Grand Theft Auto. They got Call of Duty. We didn't have all that. We had Mortal Kombat, a Street Fighter or something. But we
I,
also had balance. We had
I
old
remember
folk.
I remember black and white TV.
Right. That's the era we from. So now what the system did, they flipped it on our kids. That's why while we working and the Jim Crow shit, we working just to provide and do better for our kids than our parents could because we got way more opportunities, right? So now we giving our kids everything we ain't never had. But these kids influences, they like, oh, well, you supposed to do that because you my daddy, you my mama. Woo, woo.
Yeah, but not
It's
all
like,
of them
then
because
they get
some people
disrespectful.
didn't
It's
know.
like, look, bitch, I slap the
Some people,
shit out of
by the
you.
way, watch it, keep it
I
clean.
mean, my bad. I tripped.
That boy get crunk, boy. That boy get crunk.
Man, my bad. But yeah, I'm really feeling this shit. I mean, this stuff. So at the
So
end of the day, to all the parents that feel like me, y'all not wrong. It's the system and their influences. Cause when we at work, they at school and that system way more than we can pay attention.
yeah, but it wasn't the influences with mine because I kept mine away from the
Yeah,
influences.
we ain't gonna make it about yours or mine.
I knew how to keep mine and put them aware of being
But
around
you
soft.
older than me. So
You know,
your kids probably
all of,
still got that.
yeah,
I'm an 80 baby, so my kids
it's
got
all in what
influence with all these
it's all in what
new rappers.
it's all in what you really just guided them in and taught them and gave them the game about it. You know what I'm saying? They get tired of hearing over and over. They gonna listen to daddy. If they close to you like that, they gonna listen to you. They trust me.
Well,
I got
no, I
one.
raised my
I got
son.
one. I
My
got one
son don't.
all of them that's just
He
like
ain't with none of that gang
I
bang
got
trying to
one
talk.
just
Whoop,
like
wop.
me. He's hard headed.
He know how to cook
He's
everything.
but at the same time, he know his daddy ain't gonna tell him nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I taught my son everything. He know how to cook greens.
Yeah,
He know how to cook yams. He know how to fry chicken. Because they took all that out of school. So if parents wasn't really paying, I mean, peeping game, they took that. What was it called?
so Mike, while you up here, let me ask you something. Do y'all have do y'all family still have family reunion?
No, what you said was true. That's why I wanted to pull up. That touched me. Because now these kids is act like they don't need their parents. And then they gonna mess around and have grandbabies, but I ain't messing with my daddy. I ain't messing with my mama. The grandbaby ain't even gonna know.
Thanks,
Ain't
thanks.
no family reunion. They don't know nothing about family trees. That ain't in their heart. They YNs. They shoot them up, bang, bang. So I already see the next 20 years. I know they probably in their 20s now, but I see the next 20 years while I'm about to croak over. And if they keep acting like that, I ain't giving them shit. I mean,
Uh,
stuff. I ain't giving them nothing. I'm going to give it to the kids that deserve it. And I ain't messed up about it. And I want to say effed up about it. I ain't messed up about none of that. Because if you go disrespect me, I ain't never disrespected my parents. I don't care if we argue, whatever. My mama ain't never talked to me that way. You see what I'm saying? So it just depends on your upbringing. I'm from an old school family, so whatever. If I ain't did nothing to you, don't talk to me like that. Don't act like you know more than me. That's what's wrong with this generation. That's why their music is whack. They let the industry pay them 360 deals, influence these kids, and then when your kid is at school, it don't matter what you telling them in that house. Once they trying to fit into that crowd like we did, gotta have that your creased up jeans, your polo. We all been through it. It's just they generation is so wicked it's nothing we could do.
for sure.
Nothing.
You're right. It's like that, but at the same time, it's yeah. I think it's gonna go
That's the truth.
after them. It's gonna go to corruption.
Well, no, it ain't. No,
Yeah,
it ain't. I think like once the grandbabies get the tripping on their parents because they think they know everything, wooty whoop,
pass
and
them
they once they find out
the
that
ones
my
pass.
mama, yeah, was against grandpa and wooty whoop, and grandpa living good. That's why we got to keep doing what we doing. Long as we keep doing what we doing, the grandbabies gonna see it. These little kids out here, the females bust it open, wooty whoop. I ain't cooking, I ain't nothing, nothing, nothing. Yeah, that's what's going on. And then when they have our grandbabies, it's like, all right, they think it just because they getting money, that's the main part of having a relationship with a man. Men, we still rule the world. And the people that's putting these systems in to mess with people's minds, that's exactly what's going on with our kids. We went through it too. We started thug lifing, gang banging. It's all over the TV.
The TV, the cartoons got it now. You know, I'm a
Now
cartoon.
look at the cartoons they got
They,
and Disney. They ain't even got cartoons coming on at 3 o'clock right after school in elementary. We had all that.
cuss.
Looney Tunes, we had
Nah, I'm
things
saying.
that'll make you think. We
Nah, I'm
had Road Runner.
they cartoons be cussing and everything.
Bro, we had Road Runner. He never spoke.
Our
But you
cartoons be
we
cussing.
had we had a lot of
Our
characters.
cartoons
Taz
be
Basie and Devil.
name me a cartoon character that cussed it.
We had Scooby Doo.
None of them cussed it.
They didn't even have to talk. We was raised to where I know exactly his emotions and what he owned.
They got
Or
on they,
Road Runner. They didn't even have to speak.
they cartoons on fruity stuff.
Yeah, they cussing and all that.
Yeah, they on all that. They on all that, man. That's
So
sad.
if
That's sad.
parents ain't looking at the
That's
system and they
sad.
just going by like, well, we had to watch it, but they ain't watching what we watched. We had Reading Rainbow. We had Sesame Street.
I don't know who
I
they.
didn't grow up in the Barney era. I grew up Sesame Street, Bill Cosby, you know what I'm saying? Fresh Prince of Bel Air. They don't even have black. You see what I'm saying? Like these kids, they getting programmed, bro. So don't feel bad
I
because they
get.
want to fit in with their crowd.
I
It's
come
just
from the
I'm
Mac.
not. I'm a fight it to the end.
Y'all remember the movie The Mac? That's where I come from, the Mac era. For sure, for sure. That was
I'm gonna
a,
fight that to the end, even
nah,
with my own kids. My kids disrespect me and talk to me like they do on the TV. I talk to them like a street mob. I mean, somebody like you got me whoop womp, and I don't give a motherfucker. And then I'd be like, B, you got me whoop whoop. I'm the parent, and if you don't want to respect that, then you go out there. And that's why I say in the comment, once they bump their head, they gonna run back. And I don't care if it's too late. You gonna get this wisdom. You gonna get this work because once you turn 18, just like our parents, you grown. What you gonna do? Now our parents will probably let us stay in the house till we 20, 25, 28. I moved out at 18. I went to college. I always had my own spot. But you see what I'm saying? Like these kids, they feel entitled because of the love and hip hop, the sweet 16s. Oh, you ain't nothing because you ain't do me like that. See what I'm saying? They come from a different era.
yeah, I'm listening to you.
And me, I know my era. When TV shut off at 11, we didn't have all that. And then we had little weak shows like MASH, the last show of the night. Do, 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 do. I never watched that show. But I know once that show was over, the television cut off. Ain't no programming, nothing.
For sure, Mike G.
Yeah, I'm from that era. So at the end of the day, I just wanted to come up here and say, ain't none of y'all parents wrong while y'all kids is acting like that. It's the system. I'm Geronimo. I'm all about black elegance, excellence, and elegance. Like we need to start being elegant, moving forward, and letting these kids see how excellent that we really are. Cause they really disrespectful. And I ain't gonna lie, I slap I slap one of these children. Yo anybody's.
That's crazy.
I'm
You
old
slap
school.
one? That's crazy. You say you're slapping. Man, get out of here.
Yeah. You 18, 19 disrespected me
Oh, where
and
you gonna slap them at?
in their face.
Oh yeah, you going under the penitentiary.
I ain't worried about it. It'll be worth it.
You think so?
No, that's what I'm saying. They trying
You
to
got
put
two faces to
restrictions.
go
Hold
for
on.
me. You think
They trying to
somebody
put
gonna slap
restrictions
them?
on us the
You think
past
somebody
20
like
years.
you think
We
somebody
can't
gonna
even
let you
whoop our kids.
like You think somebody finna let you slap on their kids these days?
Nah, I slapped
Back
them
in the
too.
day, back
I
in the
slapped
day,
them too. Look, if
you
they
can't
kids
slap.
is out
You
here
can't
doing
slap
bad,
everybody. You can't slap everybody though.
it don't matter. I get to shooting.
Oh, then
Because at the
definitely,
end of the day, it's
definitely,
protecting you and
definitely,
your family.
definitely.
I'm
You
old
done
school.
listen. You done got tricked out your spot that quick.
Yeah.
You see
All
what I'm
right.
saying? That's what we call that from the old school. We call that tricked out your spot.
Now, in the old school, it
Look,
was more
no,
like
no,
we
no, no.
gonna
I'm gonna
raise
break
these
it down
kids. It take
why
a
I'm saying
village.
this. Nah, I'm gonna break it down why I'm saying
Nah,
tricked out
go
your spot.
ahead, my G.
You saying what you would do, right? So tricked out your spot is meaning that's everything that you got going for yourself right now. And then you go do some bullcorn like that and end up in the spot like we already know what we've been talking about. Oh boy. Yeah.
All right.
You know,
Okay, so before you
so
even get to that,
so you don't want to be in a spot like
you right.
you
So
know
if
what I'm
I
saying?
had to think like
Tricked
that,
out the spot. You know what I'm
if I
saying?
have to really think like that as a parent, you just gotta let your kids go. Cause I'm not gonna be disrespected. So you might as well lose my number, everything, go.
That's how you do
Cause if I can't whoop that ass,
it. Yep.
then hey, you
That's
might
how
as well get up out my face.
that's how you
But
do
see, that's what they want.
it. Yeah.
That's
That's
why what you was about to say
I
and
know.
go into the future, yeah, we finna lose it all. Ain't no more family reunions, ain't none of that. You ain't gonna see your grandbabies because we can't discipline them. I'm still about discipline. Look, you might as well just get away from me because I slapped you know what out of you.
Yeah, yeah.
Go be with that other stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I'm listening to you.
So it's either one or the other. You either gonna be a parent that stand on it, or you gonna be a parent and just let your kids go. We don't have an option right now. But I chose my option. I'm whooping feet. Believe that.
I got
Other than that, you might as well get away from me and just do what you do in life. Because if you ain't gonna respect me, and I know I gave you way more than what I was ever receiving, and I still respect my parents and my grandparents. Nah. And you let that system mess your head up. Now you want to talk to me crazy? You think you grown? You want to cuss and act like we grown? Man, I ain't going for none of that.
for sure, for
So whoever do that shit, let them do that. I'm not going. And that's all I had to say.
sure. Already, just don't ever get tricked out your spot. Would you finna stay up here, or you?
Nah, nah, I'm about to go to bed. I got
Oh,
other stuff going on.
I got.
Mentally, just dealing with brains and how people acting and whoopty whoop in my life.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me? What the hell happened to Mike D? What's the name? I don't know what happened to Mike G. Thing. Can y'all hear Coffee? Mike G, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me now? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all can hear me. Man, I don't know what the hell happened. Mike G, did you drop? I told you let me drop you, man. StreamYard be tripping. Hey, what's good? God's child. What's up? It's all good. Everything good. That was a cash app. God's child dropped that cash app. Oh, I had yeah, I had what two two already from two came from one person. Should have did t- tonight. Two already came from one person. It definitely was a surprise too. I ain't gonna lie, God. See, it was a surprise. I ain't surprised that that person supported, but it just caught me by surprise. I didn't know it. They had to actually type in there and tell me because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, he say he hit the wrong button. Yeah, I think you whatever button you hit, you took my volume out too. That's why I had to drop down. It wouldn't let me talk, and I said, "Man, what the hell going on?" I know I was finna say Mike G done got the line struck. Nah, I'm messing with you, fool. So I bleep that out. I know how to go. I know how to put you in my studio and bleep that out. It's easy. It's just time consuming. You know what I'm saying? I know how to bleep it out though. You good, bro? For sure. You getting better. I want you to get that practice in you, bro. You gotta. That's what you gotta do. You gotta do it like that. Now you already know if it's a different time, and you know what I'm saying, on something else, then is everything goes. We won't do what we on this. We'll just go in, and it won't be one of them lives. We'll take it down. We got to. But I ain't on that right there. I'm not. I try to keep that energy like on the other side. I want everybody to feel like they can come over here and not worry about the chat, not worry about the panel. They can hit the panel if they want to. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't been over here, been support coffee, don't think you don't come run and play on coffee because we gonna see right through it. You know what I'm saying? They already been trying to run a play. I'm well aware. I see everything. I'm a Gemini, so I see everything. You know what I'm saying? That junk ain't gonna work. We don't. That ain't how we rock over here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't thrive off no weak ass plays, man. That ain't nothing. For real. Hey, what's up, Rich Rolling? Rich, say he back, man. The kids in touch is the when you see him, ain't you? Yeah, but Mike G, ain't nobody gonna be letting you slap on that kid, man. You gotta rethink that. That's how you go, like seriously. That's how you get in a serious thing. You just never know. People stake out these days. They come full body on behind their kids. Some of the kids will come for you. You know what I'm saying? Some of the kids will come for you these days. So you just never know. You know what I'm saying? So to prevent all that, yeah, I don't whoop nobody kids. They not mine. I don't whoop them, and I ain't watching no kids. I know I'm past watch. Now my grandkids, yeah, I watches all of them when I'm in Texas. Yeah, I be having all of them when I'm in Texas. But yeah, them the only kids that you gonna see coffee. His blood kid, like that. Nah, don't see me doing that. Hell nah. They hiding people for uh, doing any kind of work on kids. I don't care if they younger or not, you older. Shit. Yeah, go down for that. You done wasted your life that quick behind bullcorn. And then in the inside, when they read them cases and they see what you in there for, it's gonna be really hard for you up in there. You know what I'm saying? Don't think they ain't gonna know and they won't because there's always this one crooked ass unit where the officer don't let it be known. Like we had, I was on one unit one time. We had this white chick. She was different. She was a freak too. She was a TDC guard. She was just they give a job to anybody, and she was one of them people. She was one of them women that come to work, and when she come to work, it's like when she at work, she happier than she is when she at home in the free world. You know what I'm saying? She was one of them kind of boss ladies or whatever, you know. And she was something else, man. I ain't gonna lie, Miss Rain was something else. She was something else, man. And then they finally caught her ass like 2 years after I left the unit or whatever. But she was something else. She was cricket all the way around, doing some of everything. You know what I'm saying? Uh, anyways, Miss Rain, she blasted one of them dudes. She got into it with him and came in there and called his whole record out what he was in TC for. And people did not know. They did not know he was in there for what he was in there for, man. And he caught hell after that. He caught hell after that. But yeah, you have cricket guards in there that's like that. Not all of them cricket, but it's a lot of cricket guards in there. Oh, it's like God's child. You and God's child done knit it up. I see it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, God's child. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everything y'all do for coffee time. For sure, for sure. Uh, you and Purple Kisses, yeah, y'all both sent super chats tonight too. I appreciate both of y'all. For sure, for sure. And we ain't really been on no content earlier. We was talking about something, but we really just been riding. I call this ride. You know what I'm saying? So we call this ride time. And we just up, just chopping it up by a little of this and a lot of that. Earlier, I noticed that it was somebody doing a live, and you know, for them to be a bigger wave, for them to be a big channel. You know what I'm saying? They done stole my 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 slingo, man. They try to steal my stilo, man. That's what we call it down south. It sounded just like me. I'm talking about I heard it crystal clear. Sounded just like coffee. I ain't gonna repeat it, but he sounded just like coffee. I said, man, that man over there sounding just like me, man. That's a goddamn shame. I know he been in the bushes listening. It tells though, it tells. It sure tells. It sure tell who been in your bushes listening. I ain't got no problem with none of the bloggers, you know what I'm saying? It's not that. I just, I'm not a blogger, but I can state my opinion. I can state how I feel about certain situations, right? I shouldn't have to just not be quiet and all that. I should be able to talk. You know what I'm saying? You say you asleep, man, shoot. We was over here chilling. Mike G hit the link, so I was finna end the live, but I'm gonna go and keep the live up a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? I'm up for now. I'm tired too, though. I ain't gonna even lie. No, I got my fruit. I'm gonna need my fruit tonight. I'm particular about eating late. I need me some fruit. Hold up. He said, my bad, Godchild. It was me talking out loud. Salute. Man, Mike G, you good, bro. You good, bro. You know, we understand over here, bro. I ain't even worried about you slipped up and cursed. You know what I'm saying? They got all kind of tricks and trades, Mike G out here. You know what I'm saying? I just have to tell you more about Bun. You know, it's all kind of tricks and trades, bro. When you're around good people, you're around good people. We understand. You ain't even gotta explain it to us. I'm telling you, it's good energy around me. It's good energy. I feel the energy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's some good people around me, and that's how. Whenever I change coffee time up, I practice and I preached it. I said, I'm finna. Um, I told them people, I had like 180 people up in the chat. I told them, take your people and go. I don't care about that. That ain't what I'm in. I don't care about that. I'm gonna build my people off my people from scratch, you know. And I always attract good people, and then here they come along the line trying to run plays and all of that. Y'all will notice, y'all pick up on the plays. They ever come through the chat, just watch the plays. You'll see them if you're not aware of them. It happens. They come. They try it. Because why? We over here minding our own business. People showing coffee love. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that they they channels ain't even getting that, you know, and I've been gone. So, uh, I know they don't like that at all. Everybody that was like donating big over here, they was watching, you know what I'm saying? And they just ran plays to like get them gone. Man, it's just that place there come with all kind of stuff. And if you weak enough to fall for it, but if you ask Coffee will tell you what's going on. I ain't gonna lie to you. I want you aware so you know how to handle the situation when you see it. You be able to know, oh, that's what Coffee was talking about right there. See Miss Mina, Lady V, all of them, all my people, my first people, they all know. I know God's child. No, she's a wonderful, wonderful moderator for Coffee. She's been she showed up for Angie always over here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all my moms. I don't want to miss the ones that's over here with Coffee, supporting Coffee. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. That's for sure. See, you don't hear them people say that. You know what I'm saying? They just try to cap about it or something. I ain't cap. I could have capped, but I ain't cap. I'm not the capper. I'm the appreciator. I'm the one to say thank you and mean it. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. That's how that goes. That's why when he try to call me the Lil Don, he don't know what my channel done. My channel done a whole lot. It was one time I didn't have to do nothing. It was one time I really didn't have to do nothing. I promise. It was just that much energy around me. You know what I'm saying? And they didn't like it. They did not like it. I promise I didn't like it. Yeah, I ain't have like I wouldn't let man on the panel with me. Oh, I have our females up here with me. You know what I'm saying? And then it wasn't even. I don't even think what grandson was around then. He was around, but grandson was in a chat then. Like, but yeah, I have our females around up on the panel with me. I wouldn't. Yeah, they didn't like that. They didn't like that. I started a trend. I said, I told all my moderators, put coffee time behind y'all name. And, not all of them did because I was able to see which ones did and which ones didn't. But like 7 of them did, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 8 of them. And whenever they used to go to other chats, then you could see the coffee time behind their name. So a lot of these chats, they got mad, you know what I'm saying, because people was coming there with coffee time behind their name, and they said, "Hey, you can't come over here with that name behind." So, so Erica Fresh, you know, she was over here. She was in between the Texas section and Mo 3 section, you know. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm the one told Erica Fresh to come over here. You know what I'm saying? Because Erica Fresh, she was a good moderator or whatever. Don't get me wrong, I was watching her. You know what I'm saying? So I told her, "Hey, come over here to coffee time or whatever." I did tell her that. I did. I'm not denying that. But you know, when I came down to the conclusion of telling everybody, you know, drop that coffee time behind y'all name, she was one of the ones that did it, right? But when she go to the Mo 3 sector, she used to forget she got the coffee time behind her name. and, they, and they used to charge her up. So look, she'll take it off over there, right? And then whenever I go live, she'll come back over here with the name off still. She'll be the forgot to put the name back on. That shit there was some of the funniest shit ever, man. We sat back and laughed at that shit for a good little while. For real, for real. Hey, appreciate y'all for sure. They say, let me see what King Coffee. I think you got a good squad over here. No fake going on, be fake, real, always show it. You're right. You're right. I like the energy. I like it. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Y'all know we do have some trolls though. They out there. Just know they out there. Just whenever y'all see them, y'all ain't got to block them. You know what I'm saying? Just y'all can handle them if y'all want to. Just drag them or whatever down there. You know that's what I used to tell all my coffee time people, man. When them trolls come in, y'all go and handle them. Cause if I ain't in no mood to handle them, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I could be talking about something else. Y'all can handle them down there. Say what you want to them. I don't care. I don't care what you tell them. Just don't block them. Make them disappear. They go get tired of y'all. They go get tired of you. Trust me. I promise you they is. And that's how the chat, they used to have their fun down there with the trolls all the time. Because I always said, let all trolls rock out. That's my saying. I used to put that in the titles, everything. Let all trolls rock out for a reason, you know. Controls help make YouTube too. They just hide and it's scary. That's all. That's the only difference. I appreciate you sharing that right there. Yeah, you know, y'all want to donate to the channel, hit the Cash App, or either, you know, you can get your membership. It ain't nothing but $2.99. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all the memberships is over here on Coffee Time. And I guarantee you're gonna get every bit of that from me over here. For sure, for sure. That ain't nothing right there, you know. You know, if you ain't getting a membership on Coffee Time, you got to be hating. You got to be hating. For that $3 for coffee time, yeah, you hate. You hating for that. That's for sure. No doubt. I should see all kind of people on that membership list. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. For that little $3. I don't know where Ready at, man. I think Ready, I don't know. I don't know, man. I hope Ready good, you know what I'm saying? Ready somewhere, man. He ready somewhere. We're gonna keep on going because I know now we're getting in the algorithm. It's gonna start being different people. Y'all gonna know when I'm fully in the algorithm. People see me now, but they don't see me. You'll know when you get in the algorithm because like after when you do so many lives, your subscribers they definitely start climbing. Mine climbing, but what I'm saying is they go fast. There's a lot more that come along, you know, for sure. I know when I'm in the algorithm. I know when I'm up in there. But right now I don't know what they like where they put me at in the algorithm, but I hope they just put me somewhere where it's just all new people. You see what I'm saying? I want to pour good energy out to people. You know, that's it. and we can all agree to disagree, whatever it may be. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is, and mind our business. You know what I'm saying? Mind our business. People don't like when you mind your business and you got good people around you. I can feel the energy. It's good people around me. That's for sure. That's for sure. I know. I know if it was some bad energy. Trust me. Nah, y'all can't hear me. I'm up. Hold up. Let me cut the mic up. I thought y'all could hear me. My bad. Let me cut this up. Can y'all hear me now? I could. Can y'all hear me more? Y'all should be able to hear me crystal clear now. I don't know. Let me know if it's too low. I have to cut it up some more. I'm here. I'm good. And like I say, told y'all, man, Vegas, is your man. The sleep pattern is messed all up over here. I ain't gonna even lie, man. For real, like it's just what it's 12. Oh, it's midnight over here. Let me see how. Watch this. Let me see. Let me see something real quick before I get. It's definitely midnight. Let me see something. Because I want to know. Oh, it's a little cooler tonight right now. Oh yeah, it's a little cooler. It's gonna even drop down. Oh, it's gonna be 83 degrees at 5 a.m. That's different because it's usually 94, 98, 99, all the way to 5. So it's cooling down a little bit. Let me see what it's gonna be tomorrow though. Oh God, dog. Oh man. It's gonna be 113 tomorrow, dog. Man, it's crazy, man. Man, I shouldn't have looked at that goddamn weather. God, dog. Man, I'm telling you, I done went through about 60 days, 60 days worth of 107 to 114. 60 days worth of that stuff. I'm talking about straight. Ain't no rain. The the river that's over here drying up. If I show y'all what it looked like, I could share the screen and show y'all. Man, that man, that's it's drying up like a motherfucker. It's supposed to be way at the top, man. It's crazy. I don't know what they gonna do, man. I think we going off of Cali and all of them stuff right now. I don't know. But the waters, when grandson was over here capping, the water definitely drying up, bro. It ain't no water over here nowhere. I ain't lying, nowhere. And I can't fish. I can't do none of that. Y'all know I love to fish. What what this what what I thought it was a troll up in here. Nah, that ain't no troll. My thing moving slow. That's crazy. It usually move faster than this. Let me see what you said. It's messed up, man. Being like I can't sleep at night. I be up snacking like crap. What? Snacking on snacks, huh? Yeah. I be trying to, when I get that snack craving, I eat fruits. I eat a lot of fruits, you know what I'm saying? My peeps did cookies, you know what I'm saying? So I might go in there and steal about two or three of them before I lay it down. You know what I'm saying? But that's gonna be the closest I come to some sugar. Like I watch my sugar intake. I ain't got no high blood pressure or sugar diabetes, but I watch myself because I know my age. So I just start watching the things that I eat because I know a lot of the stuff you eat ain't good for you. But at the same time, as long as you know how to make the parasite cleanser or you can buy it from somebody, you need to do that. You need to do that. You need to do that. Because the foods that they sell y'all and y'all cooking and y'all saying that's good and all, a lot of that stuff has the parasites in it that goes in your system and be up in there, you know. But if you don't know nobody, get that coffee. I can do it too. You know what I'm saying? I can make parasite cleanser. Uh, it's definitely good for you to take, and you're gonna see the difference. You're gonna see the difference. You're definitely gonna see the difference. Yep. And you feeling drained and all of that, like your body, like you uh been tired or whatever. Take you some Vicks, rub that Vicks under your arm because that what that Vicks do, that Vicks got certain stuff in there, and after you sleep on it and you wake up that next day, you gonna feel the difference. You're gonna say, God damn, coffee was right. I promise you, if you try it, you're gonna say that. I know this for a fact. You can also take the Vicks, and if you like want to do something for the bottom of your feet, because your feet has everything to your body, your mind goes to everywhere. So you can take the baking soda and Vicks and mix it, and rub it in there together because what the baking soda therefore is to absorb anything, but the Vicks is gonna sink in and go pull out all of that stuff that you didn't wouldn't even know that's in your body. That's toxins. And the more and more you do it, you'll get the toxins out your body. I can sit back, I can give y'all a lot of game. They like anything natural, that's what I do. That's what I know. You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm at with it. Mike G say facts. Hey, no lie, Mike G. I'm just saying, you know, I'm always open to learning too. Like if I don't know something and I know it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look into that because I'm gonna keep that with me. I'm not gonna let that go nowhere else. You know? Hey, oh gosh, child, you a Gemini too? Oh shoot, we both Geminis. We both Gemini. Yeah, yeah, it runs in your family. So I'm gonna tell you, it's y'all remember who Dr. C was, right? When he was telling y'all about all this natural stuff, he wasn't lying. That man was telling y'all the truth. You know, it's some. I'm gonna shoot it to you. I'm gonna screenshot you something, and if you try that, you gonna see your difference. Just get at me behind the scene with it. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. And I promise you, you're gonna be like, what the hell, coffee? Because I know, there's certain things you can't speak on too much, but I'm just letting my people know I know. I just ain't following on anybody, man. You know, I know some things too. Put the Vicks on the bottom of your feet. I'm okay. It really works. Oh, I already know, Mike G. I know, but if you mix the powder and the baking soda in there with it, the baking soda does something different also. So next time, rub it in there, rub some baking soda, and rub it in there, and sleep with it on your feet. Like rub it across your feet, sleep with it on your feet. And that next morning, you're gonna see the difference. And if you do it again that next night, you're gonna definitely see another difference. And you keep doing it, you're gonna see the difference every day you get up. You're gonna have a lot of energy. You're gonna be like, damn, where all this energy come from? That's where, you know. But I gotta watch what I say when I talk about this stuff, kind of stuff with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, but this is what I do. You know, this is some of the things that coffee know. And a lot of people didn't even know that. They claim they know coffee time. They don't know coffee like that. They don't. I hear Mike G say his birthday coming up. True. Enjoy your birthday to the fullest. A lot of family members born in August for sure. I do too. Gosh, not only birthdays, school on top of birthdays, huh? For sure, for sure. That's when you know you. Hey, baking soda and vinegar. Vinegar work. Vinegar work. Vinegar got both of them. I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. I rather have my thing right there that definitely tells you exactly which one does what and what is used for what each one has in it. Vinegar is another thing. Yes, that's real talk. And look, I'm not going to even lie. If y'all, when y'all clean y'all homes, y'all say y'all cleanse y'all home. I don't care if y'all don't use white. If y'all don't use white sage to y'all advantage, that's on y'all. But when you cleanse your home, when you clean your glass inside your home, don't use Windex. Use vinegar. Do y'all know what that? Do y'all know why coffee say use that vinegar? Don't use vinegar. You know what I'm saying? Protect your home. Don't use Windex. Oh, look, I don't want no notifications, man. I ain't asked for all that. Come on, man. Now they starting to pop up notifications. Hey, that's a good one too, though. God's child, you right on that. It's several different ways. Several stuff do different stuff. Even the watermelon rhymes that they tell you don't eat. No, when you eat a watermelon, the green part, man, I'm telling you, you can take that green part of that rhyme and chop that rhyme up, chop it up, put it in a blender, put you some lemon up in there, and promise you, I promise you, I'm not gonna give everybody. I can't be. See, I love to give my people the game, but like, there's so many people in the background listening. So, you know, just no coffee, no. Just no coffee cold like that. For sure, for sure. Look it up and see what y'all come up with. For real, for real. But I tell you on the back end, if you ask me, it's just like live. I got so many people that try to take stuff off me. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. 'Cause remember, we leave it up there recorded. So yeah, they go back and they definitely play it. It's a lot of them that they don't want over here, you know what I'm saying? But they do go back and listen. So that's why I gotta watch what I say. Just no coffee woke though. I'm not sleep. Cold. King of it, they mess up with all the foods you don't. I'm not. You're right. They messing with all the food. You're right. You're right. You're right. Hmm. Plenty of beans, plenty of greens, plenty of you know, plenty of you can't trust too much. Trust the lettuce these days because stuff coming in all of that these days because they raising it on the farm raised. So I salute anybody that's definitely got their own farm going with raising chickens and all of that because they gonna eat more when a drought come. They still gonna be able to eat when a drought come. You know what I'm saying? Because of what they got going and what they got stacked already. You know. That's the smart way of living right there with your own greens. I used to see somebody go outside. He said, "What you want to do?" Okay, I'm gonna cut some of them greens out. Cut them greens off. Gonna fix a whole pot of greens, and then come back out the next day. Them greens back up again. They way back up there again. You could eat a whole nother pot if you want to. Like what the hell? I'm like, damn, I didn't know they grow like that. Shit. Greens grow fast if you know what you're doing. They grow. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely eat. You're not gonna go hungry. You know, you have your different varieties of what you like. Grow your own garden. You know what you growing. You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't putting. You know what stuff you putting in them and what stuff you're not. That's smart. I couldn't live that animal farm life though. My people, they tried to get me to, do that. I jumped. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't even like horses. I don't. I mean, I jumped. What man? My uncle, he say, "Go on, get up there, nephew. Ride up, ride on. He all right. He not gonna buck." I said, "Man, uncle, I ain't never rode no horse before, man. Oh, he gonna be all right. He gonna be all right. It's all right. Just get on up there." Man, I was high that day too. Man, I let him talk me into getting on the goddamn horse. Man, I got on that goddamn horse. Man, that horse took off. I kicked him. He took off, man. And my uncle was yelling, "Pull the rein, pull the rein." I didn't even know what the hell the rein was. So the horse threw me off of him, man. Luckily, I landed right. I rolled. I was in grass and all that. The grass was kind of thick. So I rolled and boom, 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 boom. I got off that mud. I said, "Oh, hell, nah, I ain't never riding a horse again in my life." That motherfucker threw me off of him. Yeah. I ain't know what the hell he was talking about. He talking about pull the rein, nephew. That's all I could hear. Pull the rein, nephew. It was too late for all of that, man. I ain't trying to kick the horse though. I think when I put my foot in that, that thing he had the thing you put your foot in, and when I put my foot in it, I think I kicked the horse and he bucked. He took off on me, bro, and I wasn't expecting. I just ain't never got on a horse since. And that's been what? That's been about maybe 35 years ago, about 30, 35 years ago, something like that. It's been a long time ago. I never ever bucked a horse again. And then look, one of my homeboys, right? My partners, what I grew up with from my block. Anyways, he got a settlement, right? When I think we had turned, yeah, we turned 18 or whatever. He got a settlement when he turned 18. So instead of buying him a car or any of that, this fool here, he went by the horse, right? I ain't gonna lie, it was a big old horse or whatever. So he called us all over. He's like, "Oh, yeah, look, I got me a horse. I've just been on it, man. I think like 2,800 on that horse or whatever." I said, "Oh man, God, dog, you spent 2,800 on the horse." Like, yeah. Look, you can't tell. Look how bad. It was a nice horse. I ain't gonna lie, and don't like horses like that, but I could tell that they nice or not. So he was over there trying to cap. You know what I'm saying? And he started trying to walk around and mess with the horse on the side. He went to the front of him, slapped him across his face, like, "Yeah, he gonna be a good boy. He gonna be a good boy, ain't you?" Talking to the horse, he went to the side. Boy, he fucked around and stepped right behind that horse. That horse kicked him so goddamn fast. The wind went whoosh. It went whoosh, and he went flying back. He broke like 3, 4 ribs. He was fucked up. His horse fucked him up. Just he, he gonna he gonna tell me, "Y'all call ambulance, call ambulance. I can't breathe." I'm like, "God damn, man. Now the police gonna come. We got weed over here, we smoking." And I'm like, "Oh man, this shit's crazy. So we stash the weed and all that, call an ambulance, and they come over there. They take him with them because he broke 4 ribs and he fractured something else. Man, the horse kicked the shit out that nigga. I said, ooh, I never own a horse again in my motherfucking. I ain't never owned a horse. I said I never owned a horse a day in my life. After that, right there, after witnessing that, I said, oh yeah, never, And I know not to step behind a horse. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in TDC, you know what I'm saying, I was S2, so I was outside. I was outside, like I was trustee. In other words, like S2s or trustees, we live like you got the inside of the penitentiary, and then you got the outside of the penitentiary. The S2s on the outside of the penitentiary. We not locked down like the inside of the penitentiary. You see what I'm saying? The S2s, they can clock in and clock out. You know what I'm saying? They come count time, count the S2s, and then once count clear, you can go to the game room, ping pong table, basketball goal, or whatever you want to do. As long as you ain't got a job to do, you can go do what you got to do. You know, you free to just walk around. It's more like a little freedom than the inside of the inmates or whatever. And you earn that status by, like not having no real violent cases. You can't have none of them type of cases or nothing to be an S2. You can't make that type of. Nah, you can't be S2 having bad cases like that. None of them bad cases. No, your cases better be like drugs or some like you can make S2 on a regular assault, not an aggravated assault. Aggravated assault you can't make S2s on. But anyways, to make a long story short, they had a horse named Pete and Rose out there, right? Pete was brown, Rose was white. Rose was blind. You know what I'm saying? So I used to go out there with this other dude. He was trustee too, but he dealt with horses in the world. So I used to let him lead, and I tell him, man, look, I ain't messing with Pete, cause Pete was buck wild. He was crazy. Rose couldn't see, but she was cuckoo too, but she just couldn't see. But Pete could see, and he was a big old horse, and he was a field boss horse. That's one of the horses that the field bosses be on out there. He was a big old horse, and man, look, I'm not gonna lie. One day I came through there, and I opened that gate, and they was all back there in the back. And when they seen me open that gate, him and Rose took off running like they coming toward me because I'm coming in that gate. But they so smart, they really trying to get out that gate. So they coming at me so fast. The boss man that was over us all, then he was saying, Jones, get out the way, Jones, get out the way. But he didn't have to tell me that. I already seen the horses running toward me, you know what I'm saying? So I just moved on out their goddamn way, and they ran on about the goddamn gate. I wasn't feeling run over here. Nah, Pete was crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't fuck with Pete like that. I seen Pete run over people. I seen Pete do a lot of stuff, man. For real, for real. And I knew he was a crazy ass horse that I wasn't messing with. I ain't give a damn if they did tell me go get the horse ready. I don't like horses. So the only reason I did help do the job because I had somebody there that really was experienced with horses in the world. And even then, he used to ride the horse to a shoot. I walk right beside the horse with the rope, man, way away from the horse too. I'm walking and I'm watching. I'm walking and I'm watching because if it kicked one good time, like I seen in the world when it kicked my partner at 18 years old, I'm not gonna be right there behind it. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn if they get mad, lock me up behind it. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. I don't fuck with horses. And look, that same form, right? It's our job to feed them the hay and stuff like that. Throw the hay to everybody else, or every other animal that they have that eat hay also. And one day we was picking up that goddamn hay, man. It was I promise y'all, it was barrels of hay. We were picking up the hay. It was two skunks and a goddamn snake all up under the hay. They was all laying together under the hay. They was all right there together. Man, I tore ass about that motherfucker, dog. Y'all should have seen. This some real shit. Coffee telling y'all some real, man. I don't lie to Kiki, man. I don't do that lying shit. This some motherfucking real life shit. For real, for real. All bullshit aside. Hey, and then the boss man gonna tell me go kill it. Nah, man, I ain't going there with no motherfucking skunks and no snake. And look, so they went up in there and killed it because I told them I'm scared of snakes. And then when they was trying to hit the snake on the shovel with the shovel or whatever, the snake was striking back and it was hitting that shovel, and you could hear that shovel going ding ding ding. I said, ooh, and they talking about me killing that old hell motherfucking no. It was a long ass snake too. They crazy than motherfucker. And two skunks, not just a snake, two skunks also. What the fuck the two skunks was doing with the snake up under the hay, I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know still to this day, but they was definitely up under there. They was definitely up under there. Shit, that shit was crazy. It was like cool then too, y'all. It was cool. It was cool. It was cold. It was definitely cold. Matter of fact, it snowed over there in East Texas. That was in East Texas right there. What I'm telling y'all about. Sure was. Real talk. That was Duncan unit in Diebold. That's what that was, Duncan unit. So real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Y'all know another true story. Look. So they have over there in Diebold, they have a parade or whatever. We all know I'm a code. Y'all know I'm a code detailer already. Y'all know that through YouTube, through hearing, through me seeing posting pictures and all of that, right? But they didn't know this in there though. You know what I'm saying? So they was having a big old parade coming up or whatever, and the head over the city whatever, he came over there to the unit. He was like, man, I need a couple of your trustees. I need a couple of cars done and a fire truck clean. You know what I'm saying? I need everything clean. So me and my partner No and all of us, we all went over there. You know what I'm saying? And we all got a chance to pick what we want to do. Nobody picked the fire truck, right? So everybody picked cars and all this shit here. They left the fire truck. So I say, they not knowing coffee. They not knowing the real coffee. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it wasn't. It was one nigga on the unit that knew about coffee. He knew he stayed in two towns from me. We know each other from the free world, but he wasn't an S2. He was inside the unit. You know what I'm saying? So none of them knew that what I could do, what I went with an automobile or an RV or any of that. So I took the fire truck. Man, I had that fire truck shining like a mug. So look, when it all said and done, right? Hey, that man came through there. That man looked at all the cars. He looked at all the cars. He looked at every car they did. And then when he turned his face to look at that fire truck, that man said, "Man, who did the fire truck? Who all did this fire truck? I never seen this fire truck shine like this." And I looked up and I said, "I did the fire truck." "You did this fire truck by yourself?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You got to tell me that you was taught this on the outside." I said, "Yeah, that's one of the main things that I always knew how to do right there. You know what I'm saying? I know the correct procedures to do, you know." And he was like, "Man, I tell you what, He say, I'm gonna let the warden know. He say, you and two guys, y'all can come over here, and if y'all can clean my truck at least once a month for me, I'm gonna tell my wife make y'all some good meals. I'm gonna buy y'all some Jack in the Box, Whataburger, and whatever else y'all want. Y'all just come take care of my fire trucks and stuff for me. So ever since that day, we had a ever since just me doing that right there, we had a for sure thing that we'll go to on the weekend once a month and take care of his stuff for him. And I'm talking about feed us free world food. Ain't nobody on the unit getting a chance to eat none of the stuff we eat. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, our book on the side. That's just the advantage trustees got as tools anyway. On some units, S2s got it made on some units. They really live up to the what they do for their S2. But other than that, people try to get you to lose your S2 in there. Like, you can lose your S2 easy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They be trying to get you to lose your S2, but you better, if you get an S2, you better try to hold on to it because that's your ticket home. That's your ticket to the crib. You get an S2. I'm telling you, you definitely coming home. You make S2, you go home. Might be a year or two, but maybe three, but you going home for sure. You definitely gonna go home, especially if you keep it and get all the way through. Hmm. That's what you try to do. Get back home. I know you don't want to stay in there, so you better try the advantage and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but man, that's the same. That's the same unit I was in for the trucking school and all that. I had already took the test and the written test and all that. We was just finna start driving, man. We were just finna start driving. All I needed was like maybe another 14, not even 14, that about 14 days. That's it. All I needed was about another 14 days. And I would have had my CDL. But instead, they popped up on me one day. They said, John, they want you in. I said, I went down there and it was parole. They said, yeah, you finna go home. You got FI1. What? FI1, you finna go home. Within 30 days, you'll be free. I said, for real? I said, yeah. I said, oh, hell yeah. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. That 30, that was that 36 month, man. That 36 months will do you in, for real. And they just popped up on me with that, man. I'm like, man, hell yeah. It's time to rock and roll now. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't ever got tricked out my spot. I really, you know, a lot of times I was just around, the wrong people at the wrong time. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I did mine and got back out. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. And where I'm at in life now, my life just changed dramatically. I'm proud of myself. I can pat myself on the shoulder. I don't need a pat from nobody else. I know what I've done. A lot of other people that really, really know me, they see it. A lot of these people tell me all the time, man, all the time. Because my way of thinking used to be zero tolerance, man. I'm telling you, I wasn't like seriously. And I'm not saying I was no big bad nothing, but if you push that button with me, because I never put out that type of energy. But if you push that button with me, man, that's what I was on in my younger days. Shoot, for real, for real. Like you gotta show me then after that. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm a lot more wiser, way wiser. I know what respect is. You give respect, you get respect. That if somebody disrespect you, you gotta know how to handle that. Don't let this YouTube stuff make you seem soft or any of that. That's why I felt when me told them that time, I got a lot to lose. I understood her. She a person that knows what she has to lose. Don't let nobody trick you out the spot. That's what I was telling Mike G earlier. You know what I'm saying? Don't never let nobody trick you out your spot, dog. At all. I ain't saying be no punk about it or nothing like that. If you can get away and show that person you think you might not go to jail, then do it. You know, some people do it and just go to jail. Say, forget it. I did it. This is why I did it. You know what I'm saying? You got different type of people out here. It's best to give good energy. You get it back, and if you don't, keep it moving. I ain't gonna lie. The state of Nevada, I love the people over here. They people friendly, man. You know, not everybody. As far as like when I say people friendly, I'm not saying like the black, our own color, our own color. We good with each other. Y'all know how they go with the black and black. We good with each other, but you know we gotta watch each other. But like with the average white person, you see the Hawaiians, the Filipinos, all of them, the Cubans, it's Colombians over here. Man, it's all nationalities. I told y'all before they all over here. I met a Hawaiian and a Cuban the other day. You know what I'm saying? They all over here. They deep over here. All different nationalities. You meet people from Switzerland. They just be out here. They live out here. A lot of people retiring in the desert. It's hot out here, but it's definitely nice. The desert lit. The desert is lit, man. And I promise it's lit from here to the strip, the city part. You want to call that the city, but that's still the strip, the desert. We just got some big buildings in the desert. You know what I'm saying? For real. Because you look around, you see mountains everywhere. So you know, you're definitely in the desert. Hey, I appreciate that, God's child. Yeah, I'm up riding with y'all, man. I ain't for sure, for sure. I ain't think I'd be up this long. What? I really didn't. But I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sleep in. You know, I'm gonna sleep in. It's first. It's tomorrow. Well, today is right. Let me see. The other day, the 31st. Well, tomorrow will be the first. That's what's up. They say, you skip all the comments. What I skip? Oh, my bad. I ain't mean to skip nobody. I ain't been watching the comments all night. I so haven't. They know I ain't been watching the comments. I've been telling them all night. I wasn't even looking toward the comments like that. What did I miss? Oh, that's Rich and Mike D trolling each other. They what y'all talking about? Oh, Mike D saying he gonna pull up over there. Dang. Yeah, I would have missed it because I ain't been paying attention to the comments. I just been up here riding. When I get to riding and driving, sit back and just listen. He say, Mike G talking. I can't see when I don't blow it up. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. What y'all got going, Rich? Mike G didn't know you was a woman. What he said? What he said? Wait, hold up. Yeah, I missed all that. See, my man, I don't know why this thing dumb. That's why I don't like getting on this thing. I went to bragging so much on this thing because I spent so much on it. And that's dumb. Or is it me? Wait, hold up. Yeah, man, that thing don't even want to go up. It's crazy. There it go. I missed all the comments, didn't I? Mike T, what you thought? What you thought, Mike G? You thought she was a nah? She definitely a woman. That's the real her. She ain't hiding. Shoot, what you talking about? She outside, bro. Ain't nobody hiding. You know, trolls hide, dog. We don't hide. Yeah, even Rich got his own picture. Look, Rich got his own picture. Shoot. Yeah, man, we got our own pictures, dog. We don't got nobody else. We don't be nobody else. I don't blame them. Shoot. I have my own picture, man. I don't be on here like you got high. Man, if you in troll mode, make your troll, troll mode. But man, damn that. Try troll from my real page where you can see me and know who you're talking to. You know what I'm saying? I do the same stuff with from coffee time. I get blocked and timed out, but shoot, if you gonna troll, troll. Say what you gotta say. If they don't like it and like that's coming from you, they gonna block you or one of the moderators. They gonna take you out. It depends on who you got beef with. Already, Mike G. I was just catching up. She told me to go read because I didn't know what was said. Period. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm not. I'm not watching the chat, bro. I'm not. Y'all had me in that. Y'all had me in that zone where I was just, you know what I'm saying, talking, going, just coming with it. You know what I'm saying. That's what I do, Mike G. Off the dome, man. Just off the. I don't never rehearse nothing or nothing. You know, I might see something I like, and you know what I'm saying, make it where it can come on here where they can't touch me if I use it. You know what I'm saying, and run with it. But for us, when I get to talking, ain't no telling where we gonna end up talking about. You know, for real, for real. Definitely gonna be different, but it ain't gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be some different stuff. But yeah, I wish I would have got my CDL then though. Like yeah, I'd have had it. I'd have got out with it. I didn't pursue it because I end up doing what I usually do. I didn't pursue it, you know what I'm saying, after that. But I wish that it gave it to me then. I wish that it just let me go. But I definitely wasn't finna turn that when they told me FI1, I wasn't finna turn that down. I was just wondering why they took me out the class. That's what I wanted to know. What happened, man? What I do? Because I know I passed my exam. Uh, I should still be in the class, but all along is they pouring a blessing on me. You got an FI1, John. You going home within 30 days. You gone. That's what they told me. I say what? They say yeah, within 30 days you at home. We can't hold you past 30 days. I say oh shit. Okay, I bet. Oh, I'll be damn, man. I'll be damn, boy. I told myself, you know what? When I seen them Golden Gates this time, cause I done seen the Golden Gates 3 times. So when I seen them this time, that last time or whatever, and that's I've been coffee been free 16 years, 17 years, some 17 years free. And all my life I've been in and out, juvenile. You name it, juvenile, all that. I've been there. TYC, I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I was something else as a teenager and all that, man. You know, uh, I definitely was. I was hard headed. I was real hard headed. We used to do a lot of stuff, man. A whole lot of stuff. We didn't care. We didn't care at all. But I can talk about it like now. And that lifestyle right there, I can look and say, that's my past. You know, that's what I talked about. That's why I talked about it anyways. That's me. Giving y'all me. I'm not. That's one thing about coffee. Coffee not scared of who he is. It's people that know this. You know what I'm saying? People that know this. Y'all know what we used to do when we was younger. I had 2 other partners. I don't know where they at right now, man. We always lose touch with each other, man, all the time. This is like the second time we done lost touch with each other. Cause the first time we all had touch with each other again, and then I think I got locked up. When I got out, one of them was locked up, and I couldn't find the other brother. I don't know where they at now, but y'all just reminded me to get online, look and see if I see them. You know. Them was definitely like my other brothers growing up. You seen them, you see me. You see me, you seen them. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know where they at right now, but man, it was this. Well, I ain't gonna say I met them. I ain't gonna say. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it, but y'all gotta catch me on the like tell that one right there, man, for real. That's some wild stuff right there. And I don't want nobody to say I'm trying to persuade people that do. You know what I'm saying? It's just on a whole nother level. So never mind. I pick something else to tell you. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. They say grandson 2.0 was drunk yesterday. Like T. Wait, who is you talking to? Wait, hold up. My God's child. Man, see, it won't let me go up. Oh, that's Mike G. He said, I've been saluting God's child like this, but I don't know for real. That's real. We know, Mike G. You good, bro. You good up here, coffee time now. You good. Mike G. You sitting here trying to hang with us. You know, what you, what you gonna do tomorrow, dog? Come on, man. You know where you supposed to be at, dog. You gotta get your rest. You gotta grind for you tripping. You gotta go to sleep, nigga. Get you some rest. Shit, for real, for real. When you go in grind mode, you gotta know when to go to sleep. I couldn't be driving them trucks and I don't get my rest. I'm gonna get all my rest. I bet you that part. I don't want to drive no more though. That's the thing. I lost that craving, that thrill of that drive. And I'm a driver, but I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive that truck no more. I think that's some. I don't do that. I used to want to do it though. Andy say she been chilling. Why you say Angie and Rich hit the link? Why you say that? They ain't gotta hit no link, man. Coffee got it. You know what I'm saying? For real. We going on what? 4 hours? We probably gonna set it around there. Let me see what time it is. 3. Somebody calling my phone. They call. Oh, oh, see. Yeah. Nah, I need to. Well, I call him another time. What the hell that was? I seen that number before though. I just don't know who it is. You say you 2 hours early from Central Time. I'm good, but yeah, I'm a rest. Yeah, Mike G. Mike G. I know. I know. You already know. I know. Oh, you on? I know you on. You on this time in Maine. We know. We know you on this time in where coffee at. You're well. You down farther down south from me. You know what I'm saying? Farther south, way farther south. I like the 2 hour span. I ain't gonna lie. I like the 2 hour behind Texas, and I like the which is Central Time Zone or whatever, and then the Eastern Time Zone 3 hours. I like that. I like being behind them. That's good. The only thing is so hot. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I don't like. And then one thing else I noticed, they mountain water. Yeah, no, I usually drink like mountain water. Like in Texas, we got it's spring water. It's called Ozarka. You know what I'm saying? So I drink something like that, the real mountain water. And when I come over here and I taste the mountain water, it don't taste the same. And people was telling me, that was close by, whatever, that know me a bit around me or whatever. Uh, they said that red bottle mountain water, it don't taste nasty to you. I don't. It made me really think, and I said, I tasted it next time, and I was like, what the fuck? What kind of water is that? It's some nasty ass water. I ain't lying. It's nasty. It's in the bottle. It's in the bottle. It's in the bottle. It's bottled water. It's nasty. So I had it's another type of mountain water that I had to switch to. That's real mountain water. It don't got that take. I don't know what kind of mountain they pulling that red bottle water from. I'm gonna show y'all one day. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all which one I'm talking about. When I'm at the store, I'm gonna make sure I get it on camera. I'm gonna show y'all that water I'm talking about is no good. It really ain't. I was like, nah, that shit nasty. Yeah. And then so grandson wasn't wrong when he was saying that it's drying up, the river drying up and all that. This link and nobody said nothing sleep that can but you pull up. Oh man. Y'all crazy, man. The wrist down there trolling Mike G, man. That's what they doing. They're trolling each other. God, dog. Mike G, yeah, you gonna be tomorrow. Gonna be hitting, boy, man. You gonna be behind schedule, dog. You tripping. You tripping, bro. I know what it really is, though. I know exactly what it is, Mike G. You know, I know. You can't call me at you 3 times. Hey, oh, you did? You asked me 3 times. Hell no, I ain't had no banana pudding cake. Hell no. That shit sound good. Anything banana pudding is sugar. It's sugar, but coffee gonna eat that. I ain't gonna lie, that's my weakness to the sugar game right there. Just like bacon is my weakness to the pork game. That's the weakness to my sugar game. You know what I'm saying? Shit, banana pudding. I eat. I love all sweets, but I know them sweets is really not good for you because you got to make them with sugar and flour. That's just too much right there. It ain't good for you. And I wish it was a whole nother way of making it. Now it's a way you can make them vegan cakes and they be really healthy for you. You know how to make them? The ones that's healthy for you and not the ones with the like sugar and stuff. And I miss eating them sweets. I ain't lying. I used to eat all kind of cakes with ice cream, mix it. I try all kind of ice cream, my cake. That was my snack. What? Come on, man. Every now and then I cheat. I go get me a pint of vanilla ice cream, not a pint. Well, a half pint. Well, sometimes I grab a pint and I go off of it for so long. But yeah, I'm not big on all that sugar, man. I just watch it. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Ain't nothing wrong with being ahead. You know what I'm saying? I call that smart. I do. Because everything that's in this stuff that they giving us ain't good at all, man. It's fuck. It's messing us up. It got y'all. If y'all ain't never parasite cleansed, y'all got parasites. Y'all got parasites. If y'all ain't never parasite cleansed, I'm telling y'all gotta get y'all detox to detox the parasites about it, y'all. Because a lot of the food got it in there, and you'll just never know you got them, but they up in there. Trust me. If you eating all them foods in the grocery stores, yeah, they in there. You better get with somebody that's woke to sell you some parasite cleanser, and that when you get that cleanser it kills all of that. You definitely can tell when your body don't have parasites. You can tell. Parasites is like this, like all of a sudden, oh my back itch. Oh, this side scratch my back. Oh, right here it scratch that. You know what I'm saying? Parasites. That's what that is. People don't even be woke knowing that, but if you if you do what I said do, parasite detoxing and detoxing parasite and get them up out of you, you won't even feel that. When you put lotion on, you won't even feel that. You won't even feel your back itching and all of that scratching and you won't feel none of that. So yeah, parasites do a lot though. It's good to get them out of your system. Don't let nobody tell you it's good to keep them in your system. Yeah, start looking up some of them home remedies and stuff and see, man. Cause that's where it's at. That's what's gonna get you through and keep you going. Cause with the system, what they got going is to the food that they give you is to give you high blood pressure or sugar diabetes. That's gonna lead to. I don't care how long you eat it, how good it tastes. Sooner or later, it's gonna lead to that. Keep eating it, keep doing it, keep on, and keep on, and keep it on. You're gonna see. So if you care about yourself, you know, you watch what you eat, how to eat, and somebody tell you that this is what you need to eat, and you change your diet. Change it. Eat something totally different. But it is natural remedies out there, and if you don't unaware of it or something, get at me behind the scene, let me know, and what I'm saying, I can definitely tap you in with whatever it may be that I think that you need at the time. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure. This is what I do. This is the real coffee. This ain't the bullcorn playing game coffee or none of that. It's the real. I'm the real deal. Say I just hear this. Oh, what's up? What's up, Shay? What's good? What's going down? I didn't even see you up in here. My bad. I didn't mean, I ain't even been watching the chat. I'm sure that they saluted you. That's what's up. I appreciate you coming through coffee time, Shay. Grab you a wrench. You know what I'm saying? Get your membership. Oh, you got a wrench? Get you a membership. Yeah, they ain't number $2.99. That's it. That's all the memberships a month over here is $3. Grab your membership. What Rich said, congratulations on Mike G getting married to Vonnie B. What? They got married? Rich. Man, stop playing, Rich. For real, they got married. Oh shoot. Is that true, Mike G? Y'all got married? I ain't even know y'all got married. Nah, I ain't know. I ain't asked nobody. You know me, man. I be to myself most of the time. I ain't asked nobody. And then, yeah, I didn't know they did. A salute to both of them. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Hey, it is what it is. Y'all don't let nobody turn. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all did. I ain't know what y'all do. Go have a secret wedding, Mike G. Y'all ain't announced it to the small town sector. Did y'all let everybody know? Oh, now he done got off now. He ain't on no more, y'all. He probably fell asleep. Unless Rich just trolling. I don't know, because I ain't talk, like I said, I ain't talk to nobody. I don't know. He say, Rich, you ain't got the confidence. I'll let the woman, my G. Oh, 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 okay, okay. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you gotta, you gotta watch it. That's crazy. Oh, I see what they are. Right? Don't worry, don't worry about that. That one there is good. Not really. Well married and happy. That's what that one is. Yeah, I really had to look and see what was going on, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm finna get off of here. Coffee is tired, man. He said what Mike G said. Let me see. I don't know. Oh, he admitted it. There you go. But Mike G say he ain't get married though. That's it. That's his woman. Well, Mike G ain't. Hey, it is what it is. Angie, you have a wonderful night too, Angie. You know what I'm saying? Rich, I get with y'all, man. Shoot, coffee tired, dog. I'd still be on here. Because if I roll up another suite, I'm going to talk another 30 minutes before I go. That's how it is. If I roll me up another suite, I'm going to go some more. I ain't going to even go to sleep then. I'm telling y'all. I'll be talking some more. So, yeah, I'm going to go and get up off of here, man. Hey, y'all enjoy y'all night, man. For real, for real. I be on early in the morning for y'all, though. Well, not early in the morning. Hell no. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna be on tomorrow early for y'all, though. Earlier than no, I'll be on. But just not early. All right. I'm be sleep. Look, she say they're gonna cash it. Yeah, y'all hit the cash out, man. Show love coffee, man. Several people that showed coffee some love tonight. Show some love, man. Hit that cash out. Everything appreciated. There you go right there. Money Bag Smoke 77. Hit that cash app up, man. You know, it's been plenty of times I ain't gonna lie. They send it to me while I'm offline. Like I wake up with it and see it. I be like, "Dang, that's that real stuff right there." You know, my people they surprising me like that, man. For sure, for sure. Anyways, man, y'all take. He say he put me on blast. Who put you on blast, bro? Who? Who put you on blast? I ain't put you on blast. I just said what Rich said, bro. That's all. Rich said that, bro. He said y'all can marry, man. Yeah. That's not coffee time fault. Don't put coffee time in that, Mike G now. Yeah, everybody enjoy their night, man. We up out of here, man.